me, don't tell me why. I know, no, no, you won't save my life. Save my life. Baby, keep on, you making the waves. You and I will never be safe. Be safe. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down, will you save me or burn me down?
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always had a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. Rise, pulling my sides, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Your eyes, been in these skies. Never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming up, I left them all. Never look down when there's risk involved. I got guts, got a lot, I gotta waste it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just flowing. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name all around the world like an explosion.
So rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a pair that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always had a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
It's easy to set a young heart on the run, to see it crashing out the sky, falling one by one. Walking alone on the coldest night. There's nothing I could ever say to change your mind. I gotta live without your love. We've said goodbye. There's nothing I could ever say.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let me go back to the intro for just a second because I completely forgot to turn on my lights. My green screen is falling apart, so give me a second. Let me get the music back up and running while I take a second to get this checked up.
I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come on often, but please, you know I can't stand.
Alright, I think now we're ready. Now I think we're good to go and we're set, yeah? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope y'all are having a good one. Boys! Let's go. We got some motherfucking duels to do today. Now, today we are going to be doing... Oh, am I too loud maybe? I'm yelling to the mic too much? Let me lower it a bit. Here we go. Here we are. Alright, so... Let me grab a sip of water real quick. I hate when water bottles do this, like when they just kind of prolapse at the bottom. It's like the construction is really ass. Like I can't put it flat on the table because it's gonna... Basically what happens is if I try to put it flat, it tries to fall off. I'm having to like balance it on my hand even. Look, I whatever. Wait, maybe I can open the bottle up a bit. Push it. Is that gonna work? Basically, like, get some air trapped in. Oh shit, that actually works so well! That actually works so well! I feel like a fucking scientist. Let me tell you what I just did. So, there's my water bottle, right? I untighten the cap a little bit. I pull at the bottom a little bit. And then while I'm holding that, I tighten the top of the cap. And now it's like a little deformed. Because there's a little bit of air out of it. So it can only... There's very little air. But the bottom now is like pushed in. So if I put it on a table, it doesn't fucking fall over. I'm still gonna lay it flat most likely. Let it roll around the table. Fuck it. Anyway. We got some duels to do today. 200 IQ. I'm a fucking wizard, Harry. So today is going to be this weird day where we're not sure if we're doing NA or EU. Today is a planned NA day. Saturday has always been an NA day. But with the participation rate of NA over the last few weeks, like there might just not be anybody on, man. So in that case, we might just have to do today an EU day. So, hopefully EU is ready as a backup. We are going to try to get on. We'll give it like maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes for NA to get together. To see if we can get any NA duels. But if it's just not working out, we're just going to move on. How y'all doing? Welcome back, everybody. I got a 5-man group ready on NA. You did not, Kang. You did not. Let me just get in here. What's up? High quality content. What's up, Boost Love? How you doing, my man? Basic, how you doing, my guy? I got Alley group. Okay, well, if you guys got groups up and running, then I'm perfectly okay. Logging on right now, boys. Logging on right now. Viral water advertisement. And fucking Aquafina sponsor me. I drink this shit all the time anyway. Can they just sponsor me at this point? Let's go to this song. I'm tired of like that mix. It's supposed to be like a random workout mix. I don't work out to begin with, so it just doesn't fit in my environment. Alrighty, let's hop on our 5v5 character. Bop. Good game. We'll see if we can get some people in here, boys. We'll see. I'm hoping. I want to give NA a full try if you guys got groups. Even if it's not that much variety. I'm perfectly okay with that. You too, boy and Joe. What's up, Daz? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Alrighty, boys. Let's get it going. NA, man. What's up, True How you doing, my man? We're going to try to get NA going. For the last few weeks, NA just hasn't been happening. Not enough people, not enough variety, so we've just been hopping over to EU. We'll see how today goes. We'll see how today goes. We are in game. We are live. We're running. Oh, we're sprinting, actually. Let me put this on here. Blocking the chat for like a bit, unless we get these going. So why was there a corgi added here? Is that a corgi? Is that what the thing is? Come here. Let me pet you. Look at that, petting. Oh, you're so happy. Oh, so cute. Oh, fucking A, dude. I want a dog. As short as that. Little stubby legs. Walking around like a little wiener dog. Or pretending like it's a wiener dog. Where's my hop mount? I like hanging out here just so, because everybody that zones in here, they just see me on my big old fucking marsh hopper. And then just check me out. Let me zoom out for a second. It's gonna zoom me in for duels anyway. Yeah, look at that. Nails porn. He's probably just gonna look at me, dude. He's gonna check me out. We're gonna put him on focus. So we're not even looking at that guy, but just watch his target. Huh? Maybe? No, I don't think he cares. I don't think he's paying attention. I can't help it if they're not paying attention to me. Boom. Once you ever join the duels, I feel like it's hard to get good footage of me showcasing people play when I'm participating. I can't get quite as close as I usually want to. So if I want to show up the close footage, I can't do it by participating. Like if I ever want to play, I can just play. But I want to get some footage in there, man. I want to showcase some people playing. I want to showcase the variety. Because otherwise it'd just be like Rogue 1v5s, Rogue 1v4s, Rogue 1v3s, Rogue loses poorly. The last one would probably be the majority of the videos, honestly. But yeah. I missed the 1v5 from Dal. We got plenty of dudes doing 1v5s and it's a variety of classes. Come on. John Wick's dog, is that what it is? I never watched John Wick. Is that a good movie? Is it worth renting? Dude, before Blockbuster closed, I would just mosey over to Blockbuster, rent the fucking movie, pop it in the DVD player, or my Xbox at the time, and just watch a goddamn movie. Then mosey over back to Blockbuster, turn it into the bin, I'm out. I'd be out like while shopping, getting groceries, or going out for maybe dinner, lunch, somewhere, drop by Blockbuster on the way. I'd be doing something like that. There's Chick-fil-A by the Blockbuster that used to be there. It'd be on the way to Chick-fil-A anyway. But ever since they shut that shit down, I'm like, now I need to find some online service to get my shit from. And you would think like, down, that's just much easier than moseying over to a goddamn Blockbuster. I like the experience, man, okay? I like the experience. That's all I'm gonna say. Goofy Void Elf. He does look goofy. Wait. I think the name is so Goofy Void Elf. Hold on, let's see if this guy feats the strains. It's not gonna show this character's feats the strain, but isn't it supposed to be like account wide? It is. What does this guy do? You PvP any? Nope. Do you do dungeons? No. Is this guy new? Is this guy a brand new guy? He done him and Nessenwaries. He hasn't done a world quest. Whoa, this guy's fresh out of the box, isn't he? Oh my god, this guy is actually fresh out of the box. Wait, he has summary though. He has a bunch of quests back from 2019. Oh, the end though. Does he have more? 2017, 2018. No, this guy's actually does play. Is he just like... Is he only pet battle? Is this guy only a pet battle or something? What the fuck? He does professions. What? What? Does this guy just do like, is this one of those guys that just kind of levels and does some professions, some side stuff, but doesn't participate in the content? Is that what we got? He fishes. He does quite a bit of fishing. Rep grinds. World quest, nope. Doesn't do anything like that. Pet battles. Pet battles. Yo, this guy just does pet battles. You're just making it all, dude. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, boys. I think when the clock hits like 5:30, we'll hop over on EU. And we'll try looking for some groups on EU. Until then, we're going to try and see if we can find some groups on NA. If you guys want to join any of the groups on NA, Navigate over to player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, type 5 in search, enter to see if there's any groups up and running. It doesn't look like there's any alliance groups, so I might just have to make one for alliance in case we have any alliance players on an A today. 5-5 1v1 duels. Here we go. Because we already got a horde group with Echo, unless they're alliance. Pretty sure the horde. And we can get another one. 4 out of 5 and A right now. Wait, is Echo alliance? No, we're 5 out of 5, Dal. Yeah, I know you guys. Ally? Okay, no mind. That's an alliance group. So we got the Ally group ready. Kang, I guess we'll have to have you find me. Like, you have to add me on reality or something, my guy, so I can kill you guys. What's up, Ath? How you doing, man? How's some motherfucking 5-5-1 pet duels? Dude, the fucking Pokemon League? I could do that. I could do that. I've been doing a little bit of pet battles. There's been a, not like I'm a pet battle extraordinaire by any measure, but there was an event, apparently some rare, like 6-month cooldown event, where this like pet battle guy, you could just grind pet levels over and over and over. You just grab a bunch of pets level like 11, 8, 9, or 10, and you get this one pet, the mechanical panda thing. Mechanical Pandaren, there we go. Dragonling, and you place him as your first pet, and you have 2 carry pets. They can't be level 1, they have to be like level 8 or something. And then basically, they just soak up the XP. So you have this as 25, you kill the first pet that's you're up against, you kill the second, when the third one comes out, you pop in this one, let him get hit, pop in this one, let him get hit, bring this guy back when he has like no health at all. Hey, here's one over here, what's up, man? How you doing, my guy? Hopefully you're in that group. I think you're right behind the tree. Yeah, we can't see it. Where'd it go? Or where did one go? But basically, just put this pet and you basically have him carry everything. So I was able to get this Cottonmouth, Butterfly, and Crackers, which is a parrot that actually sits on your shoulder if you summon him. Where is he at? He's over here. Hold on. I'm gonna whistle. Here we go. Look at me, boys. I got a parrot on my shoulder. How many of you guys can say that? How many of you guys got that? Dude, this guy's huge. You got a big old beak and shit. Only one pet battle, you won't. No balls. I don't got balls, one. I don't got any, dude. What are you talking about? No joke, I'm a pro pet battle with 90% win rate. It could be facing too many noobs. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't actually do the pet battle thing. I just leveled like 2 pets. I just wanted to see how it works. It was really easy. And I thought maybe I should level a bunch, especially those on the islands, and sell them. And I thought, is it worth my time? No, I'd rather just go watch Netflix or something. So I had a video to render in the background. I don't want to watch Netflix. I'll give you a marble collection if you win. My marble collection, dude. Yo. Speaking about not marbles, but what is this called? The fucking cardboard cutout circles with shit on it. You know those things? I used to collect those as a kid. And we would bet those things as kids back in Russia. In like elementary school. We didn't actually have elementary school, we just had like close to elementary school. I don't do to find out, but you passed my name in friend text 2 times last time. Okay, what's your name? Wisp Love, get on an A, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, no. Oh, which one are you though? You gotta give me a real idea. Stefan? Is it Stefan? Khaleesi? Not Akadams Jadanobo? Which one are you? Jeff Kang. Alright, Jeff Kang. Let's see if we can find you. Little Pants. I don't think you're Little Pants. Swede. Please tell me you did not add me. If you didn't add me, this makes it that much easier. Because I could just add you and you'll accept, and there we go. Wyming added me on an A. What the fuck? What does Wyming have on an A account? Oh, was I skipping? Oh shit, I might have been skipping there. But like, a bunch. I'm gonna try adding you, man. Let me try adding you. Jeff Kang. Hashtag 11537. I mean, that could be fastest. I really hope you did not have me out already. Oh wait, there you are. So do I have you added now? Yeah. What the fuck? That's on EU? I did not know that. What the fuck? You should have said something. If you said you were on EU, I would have added you like years ago. On EU. Because I know you show up to these so often. What the fuck? 5 out of 5? Alright, Echo Hertz versus you. Match. Echo Hertz and Jeff Kang. 5. Alright, we set. Are we set for some duels, boys? Are we here for some motherfucking duels? Hopefully it worked, unless you guys said yourself with another G. Dalron, one question. You ever think about going for rank 1? Yeah, and then I stopped thinking about it because I know I'm trash. Rank 1, like elite rank 1? Like Primal Glad kind of? Or like literally rank 1? Because to be honest, I just don't have anybody on the Horde to play with except like Boomer. And Boomer is usually queuing by himself. Unless they decide to become Demo Outlaw Dream. That actually is a viable comp. I can stun the kill target, you stun the off target, or the other way around. That actually works. That actually works. I don't think it worked to try to queue again. Make sure you guys are out of LFG. Let me retry it. Jeff Kang and Echo Hertz. 5. You have my terrible gear Horde lock? How badly geared is he? Also, how much PvE gear do you have? Hey Papa, what's up, Christers? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Use Divine Shield, please. There we go. Just Divine Shielded, dude. Just fucking Divine Shielded. Switch. Like, glad you're a god, man? I don't think so. You're not trash, you have 200 IQ. Some people have 300 IQ and PvE gear. I don't have either one of those. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Switch. How we doing? What our team's looking like for the first one of the day. Looks like we're navigating over to the Team Red. Let's poke in through this little hole. See how they're looking. Who do we got? We got ourselves Damon Hunter. He's hunting Matt Damon. I don't know a single Matt Damon movie that I can think of. Wait, is Matt Damon the same guy I'm even thinking about? Or am I thinking about another guy? Because Matt Damon looks like one of those guys that looks like another celebrity. Just me. Fast skills. Is gonna see if he can get some fast skills or fast kills. Either one. Nerf me. Let's try to see if he can get himself nerfed. On here, looks like it might be going on for snow. It doesn't look like. And Weingard versus Team Blue with Cyanogortrix. Sin. We got Kasha. We got Peachy, Thundress, and Ignore. Is Kasha? Is that I want to say that's someone Spartan. It sounds like Kasha. The paladin for some reason. That's gonna be Damon Hunter off the bat, getting stunned out by Thundress. Intro actually gets out of that stun at a last moment. Didn't even trinket. It's just like he waited at a perfect moment. Actually trying to metamorphosis the hex didn't quite work. Metamorphosis a little bit late. He metamorphosis and on the landing got hexed up. So Thundress is gonna be able to get himself a little bit of reset. Damon Hunter is gonna go for that stun trinket, get a force out of Thundress. Intro Maledict by the Demon Hunter as Thundress is trying to get himself a heal. So that was a good Maledict to prevent the healing. Doesn't trap him on fire, so that's going to be free nature damage, but that's going to be full DR onto Damon Hunter. Or at least it looked like it should have been a full DR. It looked like the damage aspect was DR, but the stun was for full duration, or the other way around, so that's really weird. Hex still trying to come out onto Damon, and Thundress is trying to get himself a little bit of healing. Good thing the Greater Earth Elemental is going to bail out on Damon. Actually can still fly while a frog. Look at this man. What is this mobility with Demon Hunter? Makes no sense at all. Stun into Thundress. I want to call him Sundress. And that's going to be Damon getting back in there. Another Lightning Lasso. So it's going to be full Lightning Lasso this time. Maybe Thundress can maybe take opportunity for this and try to see if he can come back. Another IBM for Damon. And we seen last time with Demon Hunters the amount of healing they get every time they get into damage while in meta is actually insane. That's another hex. This Thundress guy has hexes every single time he needs them. As long as he can land them, he'll be just fine. Try to see if he can wrangle up the Demon Hunter. Get her to about 40% of his health with the damage. Needs to have an Earthshock available right after or before. Try to see if he can get some damage. Is going to juke out an interrupt. That's going to be shortest stun onto Demon Hunter. Not going to get the full value of that damage. Hopefully he has a couple Earthshocks ready. Knocking Damon Hunter out. And it's going to pop into that meta immediately. Intro and imprison. Does Thundress get his Stormkeeper? He does. Got a bunch of zaps while available. Try to see if he can get an Earthshock in. The darkness coming down. And that's going to be Damon Hunter narrowly escaping that kill with just a little bit of health. And Sin is going to get in there. Singatorix? Is that what it is? Breath coming in onto Damon. It's actually trying to get away. That's going to be tricking as he's bailing out of there with fell rushes all across the map. And he's going to try to stay on the high ground, try to line of sight Sin. Or maybe not. He's actually thinking maybe get I-Beam rolling, get Metamorphosis rolling, get a bit of damage in. So he's going to blink. Damon has Metamorphosis for a little bit. Needs to make the most value of that damage. That's going to be Mautic onto Damon. No healing available. Doesn't drop Sin on fire though. So might be able to come back with a stun. That's going to be Metamorphosis. Is he far enough away though? That's going to be Scorches flowing through to Damon, getting to eat those Pyroblasts. Actually going to be an Ice Block out of Sin as a safety trick and procs. Damon is playing this very, very not cautiously. Going to get into prison onto the Mage, into an I-Beam Mautic to follow. That's actually going to be cauterized and he just goes down. Damon actually played that one so perfectly with so little health. Perfect Mautic and an I-Beam. Surprised Sin completely. The cauterize couldn't do anything at all. And it looks like Peachy on a big old bumpkin wants to give Damon a bit of an honor duel, or at least wants to give him a little bit of opportunity to at least be like, okay, you're dueling me. Now, are you ready? And Damon is gonna get back in there, man. He's going through these back to back to back as a Demon Hunter. It's just gonna be kind of chilling. Did a little bit of a hit on Peachy. Gonna bail out for a bit. Waited. Peachy popping those thorns a little bit early. As long as Damon can avoid those thorns, actually try to see if he can cleanse them. That's going to be Root Reversal onto Peachy with Reverse Magic. Does get the I-Beam, even though it's silenced, into a Disarm, which is actually pretty detrimental to Damon. With a Mautic to follow, he's just eating those Mautics back to back. Does land a stun on Peachy. That's going to be a bunch of Star Surges. Can Damon live those Star Surges? Has no defenses. Maybe he can get the hell out of there. Actually bailed out for a second, get back in to get another stun onto Peachy. Might have to go for an Imprison just to keep Peachy in place. Damon is just no bailing out of there. You're just staying on Peachy the whole time. You're just going to keep putting pressure on Peachy as far as he has it. Into another Metamorphosis. Does Peachy have a Disarm for this one? The thorns are up this time. So he actually has a lot of damage. Listening to the thorns actually getting cleansed. The damage is getting so much damage out. Into an prison onto that Cyclone as Metamorphosis cut down. That's going to be another Star Surge. Does get the Disarm. And Damon just can't do any damage. Actually tricking at the Disarm. Trying to see if he gets some damage in. Cyclone to finally come out. And Damon actually he's not taking damage for once. His health is still low. But at least he's finally taking damage because it's giving me a heart attack. And he actually finds Peachy with a stun. Can he actually just wombo combo right now? Big I-Beam coming down. Does he get the Blade Dance? He does. And Reverse Magic the Root back onto Peachy, who power shifted right afterwards. Still big and now it's a flying. Peachy is gonna get a massive renewal in there. Has a barbaric skin, big incarnation ready. Peachy, Diamond is just gonna have that Metamorphosis back up, interrupting Peachy on some damage, stunning him on a heal, and continue just to pressure him so much further. Thorns are up and running, but a Mautic onto Peachy right now. That's gonna be silenced on the Damon, and he still just cleaves through this boomkin right one after the other, and ignores up next. Damon already knows it. I-Beam already coming out ahead of time, landing the stun to ignore so you can actually do some damage while getting as much healing as possible. And that's going to be evasion out of ignore. Darkness coming down for Damon, and ignore is going to try to see if he can get some damage in. Damon is just going to ignore the fact that this rogue has evasion. He's just going to keep running at him. Kindershot coming down. Does ignore have the big damage. Vendetta is up and running. Damon has nothing there. That was three people back to back to back. They were just obliterating back to back to back as a Demon Hunter. Just to be taken down by ignore in a single stun lock wombo combo with a Vendetta. Nothing you can do in that situation. And ignore is now playing against Vineguard. Is that going to be... Do you want some cheese without Vine? What is Vine? That's the guy that looks like Rambo. I feel bad about you want some cheese without Vine. Because he looks kind of like a badass, really. Cloak of Shadows for ignore, but he's going to be able to ignore the damage. No, I can't ignore the damage of a Paladin. Portion of the damage is magical with holy damage, but the rest of it is physical. And what can you do against the physical part? As a rogue, not a lot. And Cache is the last man standing on Quathalas. Gonna have to see if he can... Actually, Vineguard is also from Quathalas. It's going to be interesting to see how both of these go. Flashlight's coming in for Vineguard. He is set up to win this duel off the bat, as Cache is playing a Shadow Priest. Not a lot you can really do against the Paladin. Way too much damage. I mean, a lot of that Shadow damage does go through plate really easily. It goes through plate like Prune Juice goes through old people. But, like, there's still just so much healing for Vineguard. Bubble and Shield of Vengeance are all very, very powerful. That's going to be summoned to Vineguard as he's getting hit with a Siphon. That's going to be a Mind Bender to join up. Killing a Siphon pretty quickly. That's going to be huge Void Eruption for Cache, dropping Vineguard's health down to about half. That's going to be a Hodges Cache with an Executor set. It's going to be big Tempest Verdict, and it's going to equalize the health fear onto Vineguard for a moment, but it's still going to have that Shield of Vengeance available. Mind Control, does he bubble out of it though? It looks like he's not going to bubble out of it. It's going to take the full dot damage, but he's going to be able to get a lot of healing. That's exactly what both of these two are doing right now. And Kashi is just sitting down for mage food. He's like, you know what? I could heal myself, but a couple ticks of mage food is going to be far more effective. Rebuke onto Kashi's VT, and that's going to be Vanguard getting some damage, dropping down. Going to go for Flash of Light. He can go for this hit and run strat as much as he wants, so you just have to stop Kashi from healing up with mage food. That's going to be Vanguard fully healed up, just getting his cooldowns, get his bearings together. Kashi is going to go for that mage food immediately. Kashi steals a trinket, disperse, vampiric embrace, and greater fate. But is that going to be enough to defeat a paladin? Vanguard eating a full stun. That's going to be a Siphon to fall. And Nisto does eliminate that Siphon. That's going to be full wings available. That's going to be long duration. And Kashi is taking advantage of the situation right now. Knowing that it's full wings, needs to pop some cooldowns. That's going to be Trinket with the greater fate to get away from him. Silence onto Vanguard. Is he going to drop down for this? Kashi has Void Eruption available. That's actually a lot of mastery damage for Kashi. And that's going to go for that Vampiric Embrace right now. Let the damage heal him. That's going to be Vanguard prolonging his wings with a minute-long wings, trying to get him more damage to the Kashi. It's going to have Hand of Freedom to be able to run around Kashi, re-getting those dots applied all over again. That's going to be Mind Control, trick it out of Vanguard, and Kashi is down and Void Form for a bit. Try to see if he can land a Mind Control. Not going to happen. Disperse is coming out as Vanguard played defensively anyway. Kashi could have probably held the Disperse for a little bit later, but maybe getting that heal early so he can actually go do damage might be the best way of going about it. Is going to get himself a shield. Try to see if he can juke out the Rebuke from Vanguard. It's going to land him into a stun. Bubble available as he has Vampiric Embrace. Is he going to be able to get a massive spell? And that's going to be Vanguard out in the open. That's actually his old defenses are out. Has a shield of vengeance available very, very soon. And Kashi has Siphon back up, Mind Bender back up, has Greater Fate and the Silence. So he actually could do a lot to Vanguard right now if he were to just collapse all the Siphon, all the little critters of shadow all over the place with a Matic to follow. Lock it up, Vanguard. Siphon slowing him down on one end. Hodge into Kashi right now with a Mind Bender over there, but it's actually going to be Shield of Vengeance that could explode back at Kashi, and that's going to be a fear to separate these two for a moment. Try to get the VT up and running. Might want a Greater Fade at the very end of that, and it's going to be Wings on top of it. Try to see if that Shield of Vengeance could just pop at Kashi. Greater Fade did keep him afloat, and that's Vanguard. No Wings available. Mind Control coming out, actually getting him seed, but Kashi is lost with very, very little health right now. Is playing this defensively, just walking Vanguard back, but it's going to rush right back up there. Has Rebuke, no Rebuke available for quite a bit, so it's actually Kashi is going to try to see if he can Void Elf it right now. Is he gonna need to? Looks like he's not gonna, and Vanguard is just gonna have to sit it for a bit. No, Kashi does Void Elf back up. Hodge coming down. Chicken available in just a few seconds. Is he gonna be able to get it out right now? Vanguard is gonna get wings up and running. Could be a huge Eviscerate right here, or a huge Tempest Verdict. Mind Control to follow off of that stun. Is going to walk the Paladin away with those wings. Bubble not available. Trinket almost available for Vanguard. No Shield of Vengeance for a while. But Kashi's health is still in a very bad condition. Has his spurs back up. Trinket, Vampiric Embrace, Silence, Mindbender, Siphon, Greater Fate. Has everything he needs in order to make this happen. But does he have the mechanical skill to make the abilities happen? That's going to be instant fear onto Vanguard as he gets a Trinket back up. That's going to be Vampiric Embrace with a Siphon. Needs to kill it immediately. Mindbender over there. And that's going to be Vampiric Embrace with Void Eruption for Kashi. Has a lot of cooldowns available. Actually sees Vanguard for a bit. Has him land aside. Catches him with a bit of a Mind Flay. And it's going to land a few heals on himself. Vanguard is going to continue self-healing. A 34% dampening. A Paladin can still sustain themselves fairly well. Kashi, on the other hand, cannot really do that as well. That's going to be Trinket out of Vanguard. That's going to be Trinket out of Kashi onto the Hodge. That's going to be Wings for Vanguard. Is going to be able to Greater Fate coming out right now. No Rebuke available for Vanguard. So Kashi can actually just plan out, just blast damage to him. Does he realize that maybe he should get Omni CC so he can track Rebuke if he ever needs to? That's going to be Mind Control onto Vanguard to maybe walk him out. Kashi wants to put him out in the open. Maybe he has the full Void Eruption in order to be able to cap out onto this Paladin right now. Just waiting out, letting the cooldowns come out. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance for Vanguard. 100% guarantee why his health is low. Safety Chicken coming up with a Shield of Vengeance. And Kashi is just going to bail out of there with a bit of a purple far cloud. Just trying to run away, sprinting away from Vanguard. No Hand of Freedom for the Paladin. Just trying to maintain his dots as best as he can. Vanguard is just going to go for Flash of Light. Silence coming out. VT to be reapplied with a Mindbender, having to go a long way around just to get some damage in. Vanguard is taking quite a bit of dot damage. Mindbender finally approaching at a Hodge into Kashi, but still a very defensive play for Vanguard. Trying really hard not to lose to the Shadow Priest. And Kashi just trying really hard to actually not lose to a Paladin. Both of these guys are not playing a win strategy. They're just playing do not lose strategy. Vanguard has full wings available if he needs to get big damage in. Kashi is going to get a Matic on him. Does he have enough shadow damage to make this just happened. Rubik no longer available for Vanguard. Going to be great effect for Kasha with Avoid Eruption. Does he get this Paladin right now? Big crits on the Paladin though, and Kasha actually does get him as the Paladin was getting massive crits. Can anybody give this man maybe a little bit of a reset, an honor duel, please? Can Kasha get an honor duel by any measure, boys? Can they do it? Please. Please, on to you. Looks like on to you is gonna let it happen. What a boss, dude. What a man. Oh my god. Woo! How? How, Kasha? How? How'd you do that? Fucking wizard over here. Dude, he just like, he played it so carefully. He was so cool about it too. He was so cool about it, dude. Vanguard. Like, Vanguard did really good. Don't get me wrong. He played really well, but Jesus, Kasha just outplaying the guy completely. All right, Kasha. Kasha has full cooldowns too, so he's actually fully prepped for this on EU duel. We'll see how well it works out for him. That's going to be another class that I feel like hard counters a caster like Kasha. Range interrupt, imprison, range damage with fly from above, reverse magic to reverse all the dots back at a Shadow Priest. Yes, please. I feel like on EU is basically a class built for hunting down casters. Be able to dispel them too. It's going to be incredible. A Paladin we thought was already a bigger challenge, but we'll see how bad a Demon Hunter is going to be as Kasha opens up with Siphon as well as a Mindbender as Onu is completely dotted up. Siphon still getting quite a bit of shadow damage onto him. That's going to be Kasha taking quite a lot of damage from the Demon Hunter Metamorphosis. No interrupts available for Onu, I don't think. It doesn't look like he has anything. And Kasha, it looks like he's just locked out with any kind of healing. He's going to get a fear and Tricky coming out for Onu. That's going to maybe get himself a little bit of heals. Wants to go for Disperse a little bit early as he's just taking an incredible amount of damage from EU. Just completely obliterated into what's going to be an imprisoned Maledict to follow. Kasha has nothing, no CC already. He's going to get a greater fate, but that was it, man. He played it out as best he could against the Paladin, but a Demon Hunter at that high dampening, there's no way to come back from. I mean, he popped in Vampiric Embrace, but it's like, uh-oh, that's not healing me worth of anything. That was unlucky. That was generally unlucky. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. Let's get you guys both into groups. Search for new people. Give us those 5 minutes. Try to see if you can get 2 new people in here. If after 5 minutes you don't get anybody new queuing, just take the guys you already had. Alrighty. Let's try to get some variety today, boys. Okay. We're looking for that variety. Is an A at the 290 mark? Are we gonna hit that 200? Alright, Nate, we gotta get the 200. EU is at the 300 mark right now, and they gotta get the 200. Oh, look, it's almost 400 item level. That's not bad, really, Del Potato. That's really not bad at all, man. Yeah, if you want to get some 3s done, Demon Warlock Outlaw, dude, I'll fucking play with you, man. That'd be cool. I got nobody to play with. The only person I even really get to play with anybody is Boomer, and he's usually queuing, so I don't want to be, like, annoying him or anything. But if you got time, man, I'll be down. I think Demon Hunter counters Shadow Priest even more. Yeah, 100, dude, 100%. I mean, did you guys see the duel yesterday with Obliv and Purple Haze? I mean, that was pretty nutty. That was hard. I'll keep these guys to make Demo go last. Oh, Damon Hunter. All right. I got the 5-5-1 with the ally group. Wait, are both groups ready right now? Are both groups ready? If they're ready, man, we'll queue us. How's it going? New to the chat, loving the duels. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Mobility is king. That is true. That is true. It looks like the group is ready. Oh God. If you ever wondered what Alliance is like on Dalaran, by the way, let me make it darker for you guys. So you know how I don't talk about politics. Just read some of these. Read some of these. Fuck, dude. And people call me a nerd for playing WoW. Look at these fucking nerds. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Let me Yeah, this is why I hide this shit. Hold on, where is it normally at? Alright, alright. There we go, this is where it normally sits. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's the alliance side of Dalaran server. The Horde is dead, so we don't get anything like that. Oh, nobody talks because we were dead. The Horde side of Dalaran is dead. Illidan is actually not a bad. People talk about the game or complain about so many Chinese on the server. That's about all we get, so I'm just like, okay. Fucking nerds and a goddamn half right now, dude. Alrighty, boys. So if you guys just catch me just shaking my fucking head, I'm just reading some of the garbage on there, dude. Just garbage. I'm here to play some games. I'm here to play some fucking games, dude. I want to see somebody selling I would rather see people, like a billion people selling carries for PvE or PvP than feeding me fake news. I get plenty of that living in the States. Fuck it, eh? Fake news everywhere. The Turning the Frog's gay. Oh, shit. Alright, did I save that one? I did. Alrighty, boys. We got another one going. Switch. Not the biggest change on Team Red. We are going to keep mostly same people. But, okay, it's just... Okay, now I think I got it going. But it's good. Be day 100, getting put in the backseat, letting everybody else play. We got fast skills, nerf me. We got ourselves on EU and Wineguard. We're gonna have most of these guys since they didn't play. We're gonna have to change them up a bit. We got Dagger Dad hanging on a big old bike over here on the Team Alliance. We got ourselves Nade over here. Gonna throw some nades around, playing sub on EU, the Gladiator, Demo, Peachy, the Boomy, and we're gonna ignore him again. Alright, who's up first, boys? Looks like it might be Nade or One. I think One is trying to kind of come out. He's trying to see if he can... Hey, can I go? Can I please? I was saying, no, Nade, go. And Nade is like, oh, guess I gotta do it. Playing sub. I like that he has a Darnassus Tabard, the Burn Tree representing. Who's going up first, though? It is gonna be Nerf Me EXD. Nerf MEXD. Opening up with a kidney shot to follow. That's going to be trying to get some soft pressure. Big DFA coming down. Is he going to be able to slam some big damage? He's playing some big DFA build. Touch of Death coming down onto Nade right now with a bit of sprain kick off that leg sweep. Getting the images up a little bit late though. And Touch of Death is going to take down on Nade. Not the most amount of damage you could have had, but that's going to be a blind. Try to see if he can force anything out of the Blood of Monk. Not look like it's going to be happening. And Nade, you're just going to take a lap around the side and just going to try to get a reset. Hopefully he didn't just burn a Shadow Meld. It's hard to tell, but I'm just thinking here. Hopefully he didn't burn a Shadow Meld. That's all I'm going to say there. VM is rough for me to deal as the tank is classy in the game outside of Priest. Beast Mastery? Oh yeah. Cheap shot coming down to nerf me right now. And Nate is going to have to get some damage, and so far he hasn't been able to crack it to nerf me's outer shell all that heavily. Maybe he's going to go for the big DFA build, and it's going to be Mautic to Nate as nerf me is getting another set of images, forcing out the wall out of nerf me with advantage for Nate to get himself a little bit of reset. Needs to go for a little bit of reset to nerf me. No, open up with a cheap shot a little bit too early. Gotta put nerf me on a full DR. If he can survive the damage of nerf me, might be okay. Gets a chicken out of Nate with that leg sweep into a Whirling Dragon Punch, and nerf me is gonna bail. Nate looks like he wants to catch up to him immediately, try to suppress any kind of healing nerf me got going on. That's actually gonna try to see if he can cut him off in the middle. It is gonna be able to do that. Nerf me caught at about half health. Trinket available if he needs to. Has wall down, karma available, dampen harm available. So that's actually quite a bit of defensive. If Nate can get some big damage in there after the cheap shot, after the kid shot, one for a cheap shot in cap, it looks like Nate can't quite get the big damage in to nerf me. I don't know if he was what he's relying on for damage. Maybe it's going to be Shadow Strikes, but that's going to be interrupted to nerf me. Does that actually stop nerf me from any attacks? Going to be a karma, and Nate's just going to try to see if he can bail out of there. Fist of Fury locking him down with a Whirling Dragon Punch, barely doing that much damage to Nate, though. I don't even know how that happened. Going to be a cheap shot to nerf me, though. He's dead right now. Finally getting some big damage. Big Eviscerates are coming out. Nerf me is going to pour the hell out of there, and Nate is looking to finish him off right now, sprinting way out there, walking up as fast as he can, shadow stepping, and it's actually going to drop down with with Nerf Me, and Nerf Me is going to try to see if he can bail out. Another Shadow Step interrupt available. Going to get a leg sweep, touch of death, Fist of Fury, trying to hammer as much damage as he can into Nade. Nade is going to go for a blind. Check it out, Nerf Me. Does Nade have anything for this? Got a kidney onto Nerf Me. Cheat Death narrowly escapes it. Is getting the Shadow Strikes back in there. Needs an Eviscerate to kill Nerf Me, and it does actually get it done. Took him a second. Looks like he was waiting for the big Eviscerate crits, and down he goes. Gets a Mark for Death onto him. Vinegard and Cloak of Shadows all he has, and down he goes. Didn't have Night Elf Racial for that one. Didn't have a Vanish, but he did as much as he could versus Nerf Me, and we salute him for that, man. We salute him for that. Next up is going to be Oniyu getting the pet over there off the bat. It looks like Oniyu wants to play the upper position, trying to get Vinegard to come out, and Vinegard is just going to sit behind the wall. This might be one of those arenas where for Oniyu, that big pillar in the middle might actually just be the worst thing for him to deal with. Because the problem with this pillar is it has two long sides and one short side. Getting around the short side is easy. Getting on the long side takes quite a bit of time. For classes like monks, they can kind of just either port to the other side, or they could drag and kick across. So for a class like Paladin, you can kind of just sit in the back here and just deal with a pet fairly easily, forcing onto you to just resummon pets, and he can play the pillar the whole time if he wants to. That might just be a better position for him. As one, it's going to sit up above. He's kind of just trying to get this Paladin to come out. And it looks like the Paladin actually is going to be played to what one EU wants to use. He wants to drop down for a second, trying to get this Paladin in the open, stun onto Vanguard from a distance, try to catch it on some instant cast for not handle cooldowns. I guess Demon Bolt. That's going to be Hodge into one EU. He's going to trick it out of that. Horror effect onto Vanguard. And Vanguard could go behind the wall if he wants to. He actually would have the easiest time getting around. So one EU is going to have to run again the long way over. Try to get over on this side. Looking a little bit small now. How did that happen? Another hand to go down coming out as Vanguard approaching him with wings. To rebuke onto on EU. Going to port the hell out as Vanguard does get to stun all the pets. That's going to be on EU summoning the massive Tyrant up here. It's going to drop down the big damage. Even the Maledict to follow. Vanguard actually, did it just kill his pet? His pet was just there and then gone. Did it just obliterate the pet? It was either interrupted and like Templar's. I don't know what just happened, but on the year looks like he lost a good portion of his damage. Still getting Vanguard down to about half health with the Shield of Vengeance getting forced out. Wall coming in for one right now. As he's sitting a Hodge currently. Didn't get a Reflect available for that. It's going to be a Horror effect to follow. Walking Vanguard way out there with a hand to go down to follow up for one right now. We're going to see if he is able to get the big damage in. Flashouts are coming in for Vanguard. Can you get anything off of that though? Can you get anything off of this duel? Stall into Vanguard, just trying to stop him when being able to heal, and one is going to again play the long game. This might be one of those long games here, boys. I'm expecting one. You for the win. My people, how art thou? What's up, AJ? How you doing, my man? I'll be having a good one. I want my sub in a duel, so I guess I can participate in this. I want my sub in a duel, so I guess I can participate. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to. All of you are more than welcome to. EU for the win. How many EU boys do we got in chat? Gonna be a fierce spam onto Vanguard as one is trying to get those pets up and running. Does he have the big Infernal? He actually has quite a bit of imps available. He might need to summon quite a bit more because right now he only has 2. Maybe he can get 3 or more. He's gonna be able to get a bunch of imps from these demon dogs as he's gonna get a lot of I guess abilities going. That's gonna be a bunch of Boscourge bombers gonna drop down on top of Vanguard. We're gonna walk out of those immediately. Try to see if he can clap in some damage into one, interrupting him on Shadow. Still gonna be another hand to go down. Needs to get a lot more hand to go down. Gonna be a summon Tyrant right now actually coming out. Does he have a stun for Vanguard right now? As he's just gonna be able to lie. Does land the stun, but at the very last moment, Tyrant finally approaching. Try to see if he can get a damage. Try to get a cast in. He's just like, oh, hold on. No, okay, now the Tyrant is up. I'm ready. One cast. And he's gone. That is the worst here, man. Exactly. I told you, boys, this is going to be a disadvantageous opportunity, or it's a disadvantageous situation for one of these two. Between one and Vanguard. But one is playing up the long pillar as best as it can. It's going to mount up at one, trading stuns on one another, with Vanguard taking a bit of damage from the pets. But looks like he wants to get in, has full wings if he needs to, and one has the port if he ever wants to get the hell out of that situation. Going to get a couple of refuels onto him. Vanguard with Boscourge bombers to follow. Hanging around near his port if he ever needs to get the hell out of there. He's going to get another CC chain rolling onto Vine with a fear. There's going to be Maledict after. Doesn't have the biggest damage, but at least he's suppressing his damage, or he's healing for a bit. Going to get another hand to go down. Maybe the pet can do some damage too if he can stun him on heal. Flashlights are coming out. Does get a stun on it. The imps are approaching from the other side. Can they all get quite a bit of damage? That's going to be drain life. Looks like he's just trying to whittle away his damage little by little. Probably gonna go into the very high dampening. Oh my god, Carl Thor is doing great. Oh hell yeah, man, hell yeah. Happy to hear that, AJ. Damn, this duel lasting quite a while. What do you guys think is gonna win? Vanguard the Pala or one the Warlock? What do you guys think is winning this one? Because it could go either way at this point. It could go either way. I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. How you doing, Dal, my man? Hope you're good. I feel sorry for the Red Palace. It's like a 1-3+ map and not helping. Oh my god, yeah it is. Yes it is. But I feel like he's doing quite well against one. He is line deciding the big cast. I think one takes it. You think so? Gonna be 100-1 as he does get a horror effect on the distance with a stun to follow, as one is just trying to suppress Vanguard. This is gonna get him in fear. No line of sight for Vanguard for a bit. It's kind of out in the open, so this could be a good situation. A good lineup for one as Hand of Freedom Pony up coming in for the Paladin. Tyrant finally coming out for one. Shot of Fury misses, I think, or he was fully DR'd, and the Tyrant finally getting to clap out some damages to Vanguard. Finally able to get a couple of casts in there. Vanguard does get interrupt one, but the Pets are doing quite a bit of work trying to get flash of lights in there. No interrupt by one. That's actually going to be a bubble at him. Finally, he was able to keep the Paladin out in the open, where the Pets were able to really rain in big amounts of damage. And for one, this was probably the best situation that it could have been. Got a bunch of imps, doggos. He got the big Felguard all beefed up. He had the Tyrant slapping Vanguard's ass with just his fiery cannonball barrage strikes. What is that ability even called even? I looked it up on details once. It has an icon of a cannonball. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, it's on one up buys, I swear. Lucron. Yeah. Well, 28% dampening, boys. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna go anywhere until I think we get into the way higher dampening, when it's gonna be excruciatingly hard for any Healy class. Actually, I guess besides Oniyu and Demon Hunter, who do have some leech, yeah, a lot of the healing is just gonna be gone, but not a lot of these classes are hybrids. The Korean Chinese pet, yeah. How does one get that characters rolling for that? Because I tried to change my language stuff. You have to go into like the BattleNet thing and change like your region, like where your region starts in, to be able to even have access to that. I don't even know how to get that. That looks cool as hell. One is getting clapped up and a stun. It's going to be full wings for Vanguard, as it's going to be full CC chains for one right now. Try to get the imps up and running. Try to get the full setup with the pets, as he's getting back-to-back fears with hand to go downs onto Vanguard. Another fear to keep him out in the open. Vanguard has the line of sight if he ever needs to. Tyrant coming out. Needs to either choose whether he wants to stay on top of it or get away. It's going to eat a Malik, but he's going to line the pets completely. Last time you saw what happened, that's going to be Tyrant on one side. As he's stunned up, actually Tyrant is getting to get quite a bit of damage. It was going to be one on one side, the Tyrant on the other. Vanguard has to choose, and he chose one of the worst ones. The Tyrant actually did quite a bit of damage, forcing Vanguard to pop. Shield of Vengeance right now. Try to see if you can get that shield to explode next to one. Going to be a trinket for the Warlock. Does get interrupted on Vanguard. Are the pets enough to finish off this Paladin right now, as the imps do still have an angle on him? The demon doggos are running. The Felguard is there. Drain life coming out for one. He's still going to land a flash of light, but the pets are actually doing quite a number as the dampening gets so much lower. Getting a big interrupt on all the pets with a wake of asses. Still one imp there just left attacking him. Trying to fight for one's glory as his favorite pet. Looks like it's not going to happen. He's just going to have to run along. Is it running this way? No, it looks like he ran back to the master. Gonna be a bob for Vanguard as he eats a stun from the pet. So I guess the pet damage, the melee damage, is gonna be gone for quite a bit. That's about all he's really got right now. Juan is just trying, again, he's just running circles. Vanguard is playing the pillar as best as he can, but it looks like Juan, every time so far, he's been able to get that full Tyrant twice. As long as he can get the full Tyrant setup, he's in a good position. As long as he can do that, he's gonna be just fine. Phenomenal position. Yeah, you have to choose whether you want to deal with the Warlock or his pet, and the pet in some cases can be much worse. Stun on the Vanguard, keeping his health low. Going to be Demonic Gateway for one in case he needs to bail out for the next set of Challenger. Trying to get a couple instant casts in a drain life. Is that going to be enough though? The damage of the pets is so little. Like together it deals good damage, but on its own they do so very, very little. And it's so Demonic Tyrant heavy right now for Demo. It's so Demonic Tyrant heavy. Like, the Tyrant is basically like the big play. You get a fat Tyrant, you're good to go. I think Vanguard is trying to get in there, and down he goes. He was like, you know what, I'm going to try to do what I can. But what he could, I guess, just wasn't enough. Next up is going to be fast kills on Rag versus one. Outlaw Rogues, I think this is definitely going to go to one easily. Outlaw just has a hard time with Humanology Warlocks in general. Locks, by the way, 50% damping, 46%, boys. We're almost there. We can reach that 50 easily. Vasco's getting locked up in the opener into a horror effect. Gonna be a chain of fears. Actually, Tyrant is coming out a little bit early. Is he gonna be able to stun the Tyrant? Gets the stun onto one, but the Tyrant is able to clap his ass cheeks right now. Look at the Tyrant doing work. Bosco's Bombers join the fight. Safety Chicken getting forced out very early. That's gonna be Tyrant getting one more hit, and Vasco is getting that Cloak of Shadows very late with a vanish as well. Has a big Adrenaline Rush ready and running right now, but for one, this is the perfect setup right now with a massive Tyrant who just got through a lot of his health. Gonna go for the eye, and gonna send the pet at fast kills immediately. Might even be able to go for an interrupt with the pet. No, pet charge is coming in. Not even gonna let him get the pet sap or anything. Had to go down, and I think fast kills is just over with it, man. He's just, you know what? I got outplayed a little bit. Next up is going to be Damon. No, not going to be Damon Hunt. It's going to be onto you with a stun onto one with a demon form up and running. Whoa, it was a slag. That's going to be a massive, massive port for one right now. He has wall up and running while at low health. Expect the Demon Hunter at him any moment with a Maledict. Is going to try to reset a Demonic Gateway to play with a bit of a different position. Going to drop down. They can always have an escape out of that situation. Again, this is going to be another situation where he needs to think to get a big Tyrant set up. This is going to be quite a bit of time. I think he needs to save that stun for when the Tyrant comes out. He's actually going to get a stun a little bit early. Oh, he's going to stun and resummon the Felguard. Does he get the cooldown of stun back if he does that? I think the Felguard try to get an intercept, maybe a charge root onto one. Looks like it's not going to happen. Gonna be a Maledict getting thrown out by one, but that's going to be Reflect. Oh, by the Warlock into a horror effect. It's on you, sitting with a full Maledict. Had to go down and try to come out. Just going to get the Tyrant up and running. Is one aware of this damage? Could maybe get a stun on him. The Tyrant needs to come out up close and personal and get quite a bit of damage. He's going to get one hit. One hit comes out. It's going to be invulnerability for one as he dips into the Nether and is trying to get away from one and all the big damage that he's got going on right now. The Tyrant is, I think, stuck way in the back. Yep, looks like the Tyrant either is stuck or completely dissipated very quickly. That's going to be another set of eye beam. Get interrupted by one. That's going to be on you and one. Both of these names, dude. One and one you. It's like no and no you. One and one you. Stun onto one right now. Is that going to be it though? It's going to get an Reflect going into a horror effect on you. Does he get the fear? No, stun by the pet. That's actually going to be a last demon bolt to take him out. One taken out, another one. Needs to get one more against Demon Hunter. And it's going to be poured out of the Warlock immediately. Just trying to bail away from the Demon Hunter ASAP, and Demon Hunter, you're just going to mount up and chase after him. What kind of mount is that? I think I got that one. That's not the Twilight Drake, is it? Oh, one is getting hit up with a stun. Does he have anything for this, though? Has a bit of health, and maybe he can get a horror effect rolling. Maybe a stun. I think it might be done. It looks like he is done. It's going to be instant trinket for Damon. And one took out a bunch of these boys. Peachy, you are in the setup right now with 65% dampening. You might as well just be thinking about damage, and more damage. Gonna get a root early onto Damon with a couple of Star Surges to follow. As gonna be a Metamorphosis coming up for Damon so he can close the gap between him and Peachy. Malta coming out onto Damon right now. Was it? Alright, I think you got a reversal to Peachy. Peachy with Thorns up and running. Has Incarnation. Barston coming out. Gonna go shift into all the forms to get as much healing as he can. Power shifting into cat form after that trinket from the stun. And needs to get himself a couple of regrowths. Needs to go for as much damage as humanly possible. Damon doesn't have a lot of health left. Peachy has a couple of Star Surges while in Incarnation. He could actually get quite a bit of setup. That's gonna be imprisoned just to keep him in place for a second. Disarmor to Damon. Does Peachy have any damage? Incarnation coming down. Gonna be a Darkness for Damon as he's gonna get his Metamorphosis rolling. Burnt through Peach's safety trinket very quickly. Does Peachy have enough for a Star Surge or two? He's just trying to survive. And what are you going to do? That's going to be Damon taking him out with barely any health. The next up is going to be Daggernath as an Outlaw trying to get in there. Damon does force him out in the open with a Fell Rush. Daggernath is just trying to get a pistol shot. I think he just got him with a Heed My Call. I think he just yeeted him. Did he? What is Daggernath? He didn't do that much damage, but yeah, fucking Heat My Call, dude. He just got yeeted. It was a pistol shot between the eyes somewhere in there. Big old Heat My Call. And down he goes, dude. Nice. I like it. What's up, Simon? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? I'll be having a good one, Simon. My boy, my man. Thank you for continued support, dude. 1 year. Ah, Simon, that's a 1 year Agent. That's a 1 year. Wait, Agent was 1 year already, was he? Or maybe not. New drink again. Take a shot whenever Dow says clap. Clap, 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 clap. I'm gonna give you all you motherfuckers fucking liver cancer. Clap. What's up, Dan? How you doing, my man? We having a good one. Actually, yeah. Now that you got me, now that I read it, I'm gonna be thinking about it. Like, fuck. I don't want to say clap, or do I want to say clap? I don't know. All right, boys. Thinking about 5. Try to get 2 new people. Try to get 2 new people in groups. Alliance and Horde. Ordinary. You guys are ready? We got ourselves groups up and running. If you want to find these groups, go to greater. Go to what do you call it? Group finder, player versus player, pre-made groups, custom PvP, find a group, go in a search, hit number 5, enter, and there you go, you should find a group or 2. On both Horde and Alliance. Okay, got stuff to do. I hope that last duel was good for you. Let one know you should continue the groups. Alright, cool. You want more full Horde? Alright, Moonclaw's got a new group. Moonclaw's got a new group. Thank you, Echo Hertz, for coming by, man. Appreciate you, my dude. US 199. One more and we got the 200, boys. Let's go. 20 in 3 months, my man. Looking good, my dude. Looking good. Hope you're having a good evening, my man. Come over for the Horde with love. Hell yeah, dude. Perfect. What's poppin'? What's up, Swarley? Hi. What's up, Swarley? How you doing, my man? Hey, down, my man. What's up, God damn, my man. How you doing, my dude? How you doing, my guy? Go to greater. What? Greater power blast? What do you mean? Wait. Did I drop this toy down? As a lobby? Oh yeah. What do we get? Oh, that's a lame one. What's she? That's Nax, isn't it? Nax Spider Wing, isn't it? Nax Shram Spider Wing. I have no idea. Oh yeah, Grand Widow Fairlina. Yup. Grand Widow. What do you drop? Oh. Oh. Oh my. That sword looks a little weird, but she's alright. What is she doing? It doesn't say. Wait, it doesn't even say. Maexna. Maexna. I remember when they added Maexna as a Hearthstone card. It was a Maexna. Angry Dread. Wait, that thing is just called Angry Dread? It's a mace. Helgen, the Unclean. Gothic, though, has the, He has it on normal? Wait, was normal the harder version? Was normal the harder version? Guys, back in vanilla, was normal difficulty the harder version? Yes or no? Like the 10 men, was it the harder version or not? Because he has a Slayer of Lifeless. I'm pretty sure they would have saved this one for like the crap version. Because this sword is the coolest shit ever. Wait, which one has more stats? 11 and 8 versus 10, 7. Wait, this is a dodge though. So it's a one-hander for intellect. Wait, what? Makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Do you want to do like 110 man and 125 man just to get the most gear? Is that how it worked back in the day? That's kind of cool. I wonder if anybody tried to put their dick in there. Come on, I'm not the only one who's thinking that. Oh, Dalaran, I would never. Yeah. We all thought about it. Come on. That's a cool sword. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. On a Draenei, like the yellow eyes and the signification of the AAA Alliance. That looks kind of cool. Ooh, that's the coolest though. Kel'Thuzad. That's a cool dagger. I like how short it is, but it looks just like the picture. Whoa, that looks dope. That's a gun. That's a hell of a gun. That's a hell of a fist weapon. What is he dropping 25 man normal? Dude, actually no, you know what? This staff looks better than this staff. It's 25 man the better stuff. That looks so much cooler. That looks so much cooler. That looks so much fucking cooler. Also, this thing is so goddamn reflective. What is this? This is the most chromatic axe in the world. That messes with my head. What the what? Oh, 25 man is so much cooler. Never mind. I know I asked you guys a question, but I haven't checked in with you guys. I remember getting that sword. I don't know what that is. Oh. That looks so weird. That just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. That looks cool. That looks cool. What shield did they get at a 10 man? Didn't even get a shield. Yeah, 25 man was definitely the harder one, I feel like. Or the cooler gear. Hi, this is the famous Down. What's up, man? My X now. That's what my X stands for, isn't it? Has to be, right? Down, press Divine Shield, please. It'll make us happy. Then Divine Shield? I had to figure out which one was Divine Shield for a second. Is there a critter I can like zap, by the way? Is there any like rats around here that I can... Isn't there a train dummy back here? I want to do the racial. Last Judgment. I always thought that was really cool. And there's just like a rat out in the field. There's a cat. That's not quite a rat. There's train dummies, but they're not targetable. That's bullshit. Wait, can I zap a cow? Alright, boys. It's not me. The cow is just getting abducted. Why did my character say pathetic wretch when I zapped a fucking level 1 cow? That's fucked up, dude. I just bullied that cow. I don't like that. Alrighty, boys. Let me know when you guys get some groups. Let me know when you guys get some groups over on the NA. I'm gonna get another set of duels going, alrighty? Who is lead? Who is not lead? I've not paid attention too much. Give me a PM. Let me know, boys, if you're good. Is that a Kultiran? That's a nice tabard. Not really. Psych. That's a wrong number. 5v5. I'm in Moonclaw's group. Alright, so Moonclaw's got a group then. Who got the other group? Is it Del Potato? Because Zach said he's done. So is Del grouping up? Or is nobody grouping up on an A? Is this the time where we go to EU? Did an A have as many games as it could? How we doing? An A still going? I think so. I think so. We still need one more? Okay, Del Potato needs one more. You're the best, man. Hey, man, you're the best. I'm about to get on. Alright, Diamond. We need one more for Alliance, I think. So we got a spot. What the fuck? Is that a Hordy? Charge! Charge! Wait. Get out of here! Get out of my house! Get out of here! What level is he? Get out of here! I'm gonna get the kill blow! Oh no! I died! I tried, boys. He just fucking clapped me once. What's this guy doing over here anyway? I couldn't use my key bindings because my key bindings are set for camera stuff. So I had to click my abilities. I'm surprised I actually even hit him. I'm surprised my abilities connected. Did they actually? Actually, did they? Did they though? Did they though? I don't know if they did. Why was I attacking him anyway? He's attacking a couple guards. Wait. I love that animation. That is so cool. Why are we attacking our guards? Is he back? Must have rezzed. Is he up above? Don't kill me. I'm a level 20. Don't kill me. Don't you dare. Wait, can I kill this thing? Miss. 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 Okay. What about a big old zap? Is that gonna miss? Miss. Is there ever a moment where I'm actually gonna be able to get a hit? Or am I just gonna perpetually miss? Wait, that means I can just do this over and over. Then higher weapon skill 4 ahead. I'm trying! Dude, this is what a lot of people are just gonna have to do in vanilla. Once Classic comes out, when you get a brand new weapon, you don't have any skill in that weapon, you're just gonna have to go and attack a train dummy for like an hour or 30 minutes maybe. And then hope for the best. There were none in vanilla? Train dummies? What do you mean? You can go to Stormwind and attack a train dummy? Was there really no train dummies? Do you have to just go out in the world and just attack things and miss forever? Fuck, dude. Wait, somehow I got my resources though. Wait, I think some abilities did connect with this thing. Because now I have a full holy power. How did that happen? But eventually one of these is gonna hit. Pretty much. Really? No train dummies. I get dispatched really well. I'm still here even though I had to leave. It's all good, boys. Eventually one of these is gonna hit, I feel like. Because I got holy power somehow. And I must have hit with some ability if I got holy power, unless the game was just like generously giving me holy power for no reason. Which it could have been the game just gave me holy power just for fucks of it. No dummies until BCU doofus? Really? Well, shit. What the fuck did people do back then? Did you just have to miss for years? Couldn't you like get a buddy and have him turn his back to you so you were less likely to miss or dodge or whatever? Just chisel out your weapon. Just hitting his back or something. No train dummies, huh? Come on, guys. It's been a while since I played Nostalrius. Leave me alone. I never played back in vanilla. Yeah, the most what I did in vanilla, I would come over to a friend's house and he would show me World of Warcraft. And I fucking made a night elf female and I stood on top of a mailbox and did slash dance and people gave me money. And I was like, well, cool. I'm done. That's all the fun that I have with it. I fucking decided to hook myself out on top of a mailbox. No joke. Wait, I hit it! No, I didn't. Wait, did I hit it? No, I did not. I didn't hit it once. Maybe I auto-attacked it. Yeah, I did not hit it once. It just looked like I did. Damn it. Gonna make a 5-5 when you want with level 19 characters? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not into twinking, my guy. I just don't really care about twinking that much. Oh, it's a good mount. Alright, boys, how we doing on groups? Are we still struggling on an A? Then one more in alley. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. This went to gold shard and killed hogs for weapon skill. Like, oh, you can just kill low level mobs too? Oh, okay. I'll put a Twinkies in my mouth. Some people, dude, are into things, and that's okay. We won't judge you for it. Hello, Toku. What's up, man? How you doing, my man? Still waiting. We might have to hop on the U boys and see if we can get some duels going there, honestly. We'll see how we do that. We'll see how we do. We'll try to give an A, because we only got like, what, 3 games on an A? Which makes it a little sad, but it's, what can you do? I think some people are still in school, man. It's like the 1st of June. 1st of June, so people should be starting to get out of school. Or don't, like, most people get out of school like on the 8th or 10th of June? Because I'm so used to college, man, where in the May I get out. But I could be wrong. I know it's a lot of people are going to pick up. Once, it's going to pick up a lot once 8.2 is close to coming out. We don't know if that's going to happen, really. Would you die or fall asleep? It's asleep, okay. Just going to go napping. Grinding weapon skill isn't that bad. You had most skills near cap by level 60. I could see that, because like you get all those different weapons and you have to smack them. You have to, you know, work them up. Because you get like a massive axe upgrade and you're like, oh shit. Well, it's an upgrade, but I'm going to miss a lot, so I might as well truck through it. I'm pretty sure like if you grouped up with people and you quested in groups, like 2 or 3 people, they quest together. Like, it would have no problem with things dying, even though a lot of you will be missing. Like, things will still die. I can definitely see, like, being solo and, like, missing a fuck ton. Do a 4v4 real quick? Nah, I don't want to do a 4v4. I think if we're gonna go 5v5, we go all out, man. You don't miss that much? Okay. Because I only can go off of... Oh, that's a cute dog. Damn, AJ, that dog is huge now. That's a big pupper right there, dude. I remember that dog when he posted pictures and he was just a pupper. He grew up so fast. Oh my god. Dude, that's a beautiful ass dog. Pop in the Discord, boys, so you can see the doggo. Looks beautiful, dude. That's a beautiful dog. That's the coolest name ever. Thor. Hell yeah. Need ally? Yeah, we still need ally for Del Potatoes group. If you guys want to join in, it's gonna be there we go. Go to pre-made group, play versus player, pre-made group, custom PvP, type in the search 5. Enter. What's this Sashimi, my man! How you doing, my guy? How you doing, my dude? Dal's face looks great at 140p. I believe you there. I believe you. Let me. Does it look better now? Look like homeless guy. Alrighty. Maybe we'll get one more on an A, but we'll probably have to hop on EU afterwards. I have a lab husky mix with a named Crypto because it looks like Superman dog. Oh hell yeah, dude! That's awesome. That's awesome. That was a good cartoon when I was a kid. Oh god. Yeah. Ah. 5. Oh my god, we got 5 people. Woo! We did it, boys. We got 5. Oh, I need degrouped. Awesome. Wake up, boys! Wake up! We got a duel. Del, Potato, and Moon Claws. 5. Let's get a duel going, boys. Alrighty. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I'm woke. You're smork. Green Man Gaming right there. Alrighty, boys. Good luck and have fun with this set of duels. Hopefully we'll have a good one. Let's see what we got here. The Twitch. We're going to introduce you our boys on Team Blue and on Team Red. The Team Blue are going to start off with a Daggerneth, playing the good old Outlaw. Got them Jaina swords. And we got Kasten playing another Boomkin here. Alright, we got Luminastre playing the Retribution Paladin, Lightforge Janai. Probably and honestly one of the best looking allied race Mogs. I honestly feel like it's the best looking one. We got one, the Demonology Warlock. Look at, he got that. Okay, with the toy, I guess it looks a little weird. And then we got ourselves Vidleon on Team Blue. With Team Red, we got ourselves Love. Is it going to show any of his enemies some love? It's going to be, I think, an Assassination Rogue Lucron playing the Demonology Warlock. Dre Dog playing the Destruction. Whoa, he's under the dead now. Oh my god, looks so good. Dester Warlock on you as a DH and Vindel as a Red Pally. So these guys have a Red Pally for Red Pally, Demo for Demo, Rogue for Rogue, with a few variations. This is going to be on EU. First up off the bat, looks like versus Vidleon, Fury Warrior versus Demon Hunter. We see a lot of this, how this goes down for Kachakan and Purple Haze, for example. One of you just trying to approach him, trying to see if you can get the honor duel in there. Vidleon not really trying to get in there. Running circles around each other, just circling. Alright, boys. The cherry's head off! Get in there, one of you. Get in there, Vidleon. I want to see your boys really put on the best goddamn performance I've ever seen. Gotta be both of them charging at each other, connecting down the middle. It's gotta be like two, what is it? Reinhardt's just slamming each other with a charge. Vidleon losing quite a bit of health though. It's gonna land a fear, leaping away as Audio does get quite a bit of big zap at Vidleon. He's gonna go back and recover his health a little bit, has a bit of a bleed. Looks like he's going to go for the Warlock Healthstone a little bit early, landing the charge onto EU, but the Blade Dance, I think, does interrupt his heal. Going to be a trick out of Vidleon a little bit early with a Blade Storm to follow. EU is just trying to bail out of that for a second, try to wait out for the next set of I-Beam. There it goes. Does get interrupted on it. Vidleon might need to go for a bit of heals. It's going to go for the range regen, but with a mallet that he just couldn't reflect. Down he goes. Kasten is up next. As a Boomkin, I don't think he should give EU any kind of advantage. You're playing behind here, Keston. Is he gonna go for full honor? Aw, so honorable. You're gonna die, you know. Showing a Demon Hunter honor. You gotta pick your battles. If you think you can win against the guy, you give him an honorable duel. Gotta land that rune. Gonna be a reversal for Anya with reverse magic as he's trying to get up to. Actually, just slams everybody else but Keston just now. He even zaps somebody on Team Blue. Gonna be a Metamorphosis coming down. As Keston is gonna go for a Barkskin Thorns as well. Gonna get a silence on the Demon Hunter eyes with another root on EU. He's gonna break out of it with his immunity. That's going to be Keston. Just try to see if he can line the side and just try to see if he can range the Metamorphosis. That's going to be 30 seconds of straight up carnage for on EU. So if Keston can avoid as much of the damage as he can, that would be best. Incarnation coming down for the Balance Druid, trying to get the dots and damage rolling. Sergeants are coming out onto on EU right now. Going to land the Disarm with a little bit of arcane damage. Going to get interrupted on his Arcane, stunned on his Cyclone. Lands the Cyclone a little bit late. Going to be a trigger for on EU into another root onto the Demon Hunter. Keston, if anything, at least he's using those roots as best as he can. It's going to get some freebie damage onto you with a couple. Oh, another root to follow, I think, actually just stumping him up left and right. Was it another root? It was really hard to tell. It looked like he was trying to bail out and got stopped in place. Keston, though, dropping very low in health, needs some heal well and bear from. Thorns were up, but it's not enough. And I'd say you slamming another one out of the park with one finally coming out. The boss of the group, the head honcho, coming in, the leader of that group of one versus on EU. Going to be a rematch for both of these. We'll see how these two are going to play it out. And on EU is like, you know what? I'm going to give you an honor duel. I'm really waiting for Blur to be open about 7 more seconds. But I'm still going to do it. Now that he has Blur up, he might be able to have a chance. That's going to be someone Succubus for one, actually. He's going to play Succubus against one EU? Is it really? Oh my god, it's going to be a very interesting duel as a Demonology Warlock goes for a Succubus instead of a Felguard. That's a stun and the Felguard damage out of the window. That Succubus is going to do some CC, some damage, but not nearly as much. Going to be a Horror Effect onto on EU with a Fear to follow. Actually trying to get the hand to go down a little bit early, and that's going to be one on EU bailing out for a second. Going to be Pet CC, and one is going to get the full Tyrant in there. Hand to go down to follow. That's going to be Darkness coming down with, oh my god, trying to see if he can just take the damage. He's just getting lucky with how much Darkness is absorbing right now. Let's try to see if he can get away from the Tyrant. Just obliterating away from the Tyrant with Fel Rush is going to be immunity right now as he gets hit by a Maledict. And he outlived a lot of the damage. Really just was like, you know what? Let's roll the bones here, cross my fingers, and hope that Darkness keeps me afloat. And it did. It was probably the best move ever. Ballsy move, Cotton, and it paid off. One is still fighting it out. It's going to be reflect onto on EU's Maledict, I'm pretty sure, as he looks like he got hit by 2 Maledicts now. And that's going to be one CC'ing him for just a second just to get the imps up and running. The imps are actually getting quite a range on the side, though. They're doing quite a bit of damage as the doggos come out as well. That's going to be a Horror Effect back on you. It looks like he's still taking quite a bit of damage, even though Succubus is not quite a Felguard. Any kind of damage that one is putting out is going to still do quite a bit. This is where the Felguard comes out to finish him off. Going to get that stun in there. Maybe? Possibly? Yep, you're just going to get that instant cast, and down he goes. Who's up next? Is it going to be Love? Could have been Love Doctor or something. Gonna be Love from Darkspear. Getting that Garrod onto one as the pet is gonna go for a bit of a spin. Getting out the Boscourge Bomber just to walk the rogue into it. No, Wall coming out pretty early for one right now as he's just trying to get damage into Love. Gonna force out that Cloak, which is gonna put him up in a bad situation against a powerful Tyrant. Gonna go for that Fear into Drain Life. The beams are actually doing quite a bit of damage. Gonna get the Demon Dogs out with advantage to follow. Try to Shadow Fear in a random location. Misses. But he has a pretty big army. If he wants to get a massive Tyrant, he could actually sacrifice all those imps if he could find one out in the open somehow. Gonna be a Kidney Shot, gonna be a restun into Love. Gonna force a Trinket out of him, but a Poison Bomb is gonna put one in a bad situation. He needs to get a lot of pets up and running in order to get another set of Tyrant into a hand to go down. Getting the Tyrant up right now. Is he gonna be able to get the angle onto one? Boscourge Bombers in one hand. It's gonna be Doggers on the other. And he's gonna come out, needs to kite him into it. It looks like he's done quite a bit of job. Actually kiting him right into the Tyrant as he's just clapping him out right now. Look at it. The Tyrant actually doing quite a bit of damage. Blinding the Tyrant as it seems. That's where most of the damage from the Warlock comes from. As the little imps just kind of tickling. And it's going to swap out into a pet. Saran. How do you have Chinese characters and then Russian characters and pets now? The pet's name is Sarandio. Something like that. Something along those lines. I'm pretty sure it's like not a Russian name. It doesn't sound Russian. Gonna be pets. Boscourge Bombers wants it. He's gonna be able to kite him into it. That's what it looks like. He's trying to make this. He's giving these guys a choice. Do you want to deal with me, or do you want to deal with my Boscourge Bombers? Do you want to deal with me on this side of the wall, or with a Tyrant on the other side of the wall? Oh my goodness. And Love goes down as one is going to get a port. I don't think he really needed to. Next up is going to be Lucron, though. Demonology versus Demonology. If you've seen a Demonology Warlock doing super well out in duels right now, you got to counter it with another Demonology Warlock. That's literally all you can do when that happens. Lucron is going to slowly walk up to one. He's going to give him a nice bow. Lucron is going to give a nice bow, too. It's going to be... I wonder what Lucron plays, actually. I'm pretty sure Lucron, he plays a little bit different playstyle. He has a second Doomguard or Felguard that he can summon with a second stun, so he can chain those stuns with a massive Tyrant that also sacrifices pets. He also has the Doomguard spin as his powerful ability, while one, on the other hand, has the Boscourge Bombers for a bit of damage, and he plays with a imps that he summons passively. So he passively summons more and more demons over time. Gonna be a Gonna be a banish out of both of the warlocks in the opener. I can't tell whose pet is whose actually at this point. That's gonna be kind of hard. I'm gonna guess Lucron's pet is the one with no name. The one's pet is gonna be the one with a name. Tyrant coming out, but who's Tyrant? There's going to be one Tyrant coming out. It's going to be Reflect. Banishing the Tyrant immediately. Going to be Reflect for one right now. Is looking to try to get quite a bit of damage. Trying to go down. Is coming out right now for him. Tyrant is still coming out. Actually going to be able to get one shot in there. Maybe second shot into Lucron. Third shot to fall as Lucron does that wall. And now Lucron's turn is to get the big Tyrant play rolling. Actually, looks like he didn't get the full Tyrant setup. Now he is. The Tyrant coming out. One needs to deal with that immediately. Looks like he's trying to line his side. He's going to go for a banish as soon as it comes out. Trying to see if he can get a stun in there. Wall coming out to can land the full banish, does banish the Tyrant. That's going to go ahead and go down as he's getting beat up by those Felguards back to back. Malik to follow onto Lucron, going to hit him. It's going to drop down to Boscourge Bomber. Silence up for a second with a trinket. Lucron's over there dealing with a couple, actually no pets. He's actually going to pull his Tyrant back, and one, how is he doing back here? Looks like his pet is out of commission for now. Is he over there with Lucron? Yes, he is. Now he is. Lucron pulled his pet completely. Gonna fear out the Tyrant. Look at that Beyblade go, though. Gonna get a horror effect onto one. Could he chain anything off that? No, he's not gonna be able to. Gonna get a banish from both of those pets, so no stuns are available for a bit. Actually, one is gonna banish one of the Dreadstalkers. Interesting choice. I guess he wanted to banish some pet. Maybe he picked the wrong one by accident. Gonna drop down Boscourge Bombers. Can he kite Lucron into it? No, not gonna happen. One is going to banish the pet. Going to get a stun into Lucron, which is perfect for him. Going to be able to get another stun with a hand of Gul'dan's coming out. Is he going to go for the big Tyrant? Going to get a Reflect for Lucron. That's going to be Lucron actually surrounded by pets right now. Surrounded by demons into another horror effect, into another hand of Gul'dan. And Tyrant is going to come out. Going to be a Reflect for Lucron right now. Going to be banished is coming out for both of those two. And then one still has the Tyrant. And Tyrant actually is just attacking the wrong pet. What is that Tyrant doing? That Tyrant is attacking Lucron's Doomguard. What a dumb pet it is. What a dumb pet it is. One is going to have to pour it out of there. Stun into Lucron. Can he get away fast enough? The pets are approaching. Needs to get a drain life on those. The fear to follow. Does he proc him the big leech? Lucron is going to get in there immediately. It looks like one doesn't have a lot of health left. And Lucron does snipe him out. If that Tyrant only started hitting Lucron instead of Lucron's Felguard, I think one would have had it. And Daggereth comes in to take out Lucron as he has no health left. Next up is going to be Vinyl. Vinyl? I don't want to say Vinyl. Vinny is up next. Versus Daggereth is get that full stun into Vinny. Getting quite a bit of damage though as an Outlaw who has a Blade Rush, dropping Vinny down to about half health as Wings coming out for Vinny. Is Daggereth going to respond to this though? He's actually going to get himself a massive heal while inside of the group. It's going to be Maledict to follow. Stun into Vinny right now. Still has Wings up and running. Is Daggereth going to go for anything else? Going to be Shield of Vengeance up and running for Vinny right now. Daggereth is going to be able to just sprint out of there, blind to Vinny, try to see if he can force a cooldown out of him. Is that going to be a Trinket, Bubble, anything? No, Dagger is going to be able to catch a full reset then. As long as he doesn't get hit by that Shield of Vengeance. Saps it far enough out of reach. If he can get the full setup opener again right now. Gonna get a reroll bones going. Good buffs actually. Crit buffs is going to be good. Instant Trinket for Vinny right now as Dagger is just going to continue trucking damage into him. Does land a full stun. Pistol shots to fall again. Fat Hema calls. Parry for Daggereth. It's going to be Bubble for Vinny. Daggereth is not going to vanish this for now. Should maybe consider vanishing as Vinny's just getting full flashlights in there. Dagger still has parry for just a few seconds as it dissipates right as Vinny's bubble goes down. Does get a gouge. What kind of buff do you get? Not the best buff, but it's going to get a lot of cooldown reduction. Stun it to Vinny right now with the Blade Dance to follow. Blade Rush actually. It's going to be quite a bit of damage on Dagger. Just getting any kind of procs. Hodge coming down. Does he have anything for it? Vinny's playing very defensively. No Wings out of the Paladin. Could have went for the kill, but decided, you know what? I think I need to survive this a little bit longer. And Dagger is going to bail out of there with advantage, but it's actually going to be right in front of Vinny. Gonna reopen up on him with a cheap shot. Does he have enough though? Damage, stun, follow. Bob coming out. Does Dagger have anything? No. And actually, Vinny's gonna be able to recover. Get it to throw the judgment at Dagger as this is coming out. That's gonna be Blade Rush for Dagger. Hopefully, has a Cloak of Shadows for this or something, because that's gonna be a Hodge. Immediately gonna come out. Gonna use that ticket to get quite a bit of heal. A Drone Rush to follow. Try to see if he can get quite a bit of damage. Cloak coming out. Actually getting smacked out by Vinny at the very last second. That's gonna be Luministy just taking him out. That's gonna be Drake Dog versus Loom. As the last two standing. Loom is not wasting any time trying to get over there. Make it over to Drake Dog immediately. That's going to be a massive immolate with a Chaos Bolt coming out for Drake Dog right now. Try to get as much damage into Loom as he can. Stun to follow. Cataclysm afterwards. Couple Incinerators chucking out to follow. Bob coming in for Loom. Not going to have a bubble for a while. So might have put himself in a bad situation with Forbearance. I don't know what he could have done with a Bop right here. Getting interrupted on his hole. He actually completely locked out. Can he do anything? Shield of Vengeance, maybe anything at all? No. And Drake Dog takes him out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was quite a long duel. I like that one though. Worst pet AI in the world. It is, Dal. It is. That was just the worst. That is the worst pet. Like, how? Who programmed that thing, right? Who programmed that thing? It decided, oh, I see that you decide to banish this Felguard. I see that you decide to crowd control this Felguard with an ability where you want to keep that thing away, not a stun where you're trying to stop it by making it a kill target. I think I'm slap that booty back and forth with a couple fucking cannonballs. I'm upset for you, man. That's why I hit Pit Reliance specs. Yo, Keon, honestly, if you can get a fat Tyrant, a Paladin can stun lock you and control you, and the Tyrant out there slapping booty cheeks. Like, goddamn, that thing can do damage. But the AI for that thing, I don't know who programmed it. Like, I should have a pet bar. Or, it should follow your Felguard's commands, right? Like, if your Felguard, you're telling your Felguard, hey, attack this thing. You should attack the same thing as a Felguard. Just give him the command attack. He's like, that's my target. Or if you're targeting that person, you summon it. He's like, focus. Kind of like a, just like a Basilisk. The Dark Basilisk. Because you summon it and then like put a debuff on the enemy, and the Basilisk is like, I'm gonna eat your ass. I'm gonna get over there very slowly, like a fat fuck, and eat that ass. But he at least does it. Mid-fight before the warrior paladin summon, I've been spamming pet move to my pet, move the fuck away so I wouldn't get feared. Awake of Ash. Only if you just run back and forth and next to the pally, yeah, my pet move to a target. Pet move to target, oh my god. Yeah, that's just insane. F5 again, we switch to person. Alright, how's Alliance looking? We can get another one going in Alliance, I guess. Unless EU is here. EU! Are you here? Because we did get that 200 on NA, finally. I agree, it's 100 main since vanilla. I'm working a lot on Monk, and it's not. It's so nice not to have to worry about a pet. Oh my god. I think the pets, like 100 pets, have gotten so much better. I know that Unholy Pets used to be really fucking stupid. 100 Pets used to be really bad, and they really chiseled those out. But now they have a brand new spec that summons pets, like multiples of them. They never had anything like Demonology before where you just summon demons. Like, you have one main demon that you control. You have this guy right here. And then you have little shitty imps that are just like, they're just gonna do whatever they wanna. You don't have control over them. It's very similar to, and the same thing with the Elemental Shamans, where you summon your Fire Elemental, or when you summon your Earth Elemental, and those pets, right? Fire Ellie, Earth Ellie, both of those pets, they're just stupid unless they are primal. If they're primal, they get like a pet bar and you can choose what abilities you want them to use. But when it comes to, fun fact about my imp, what's up? Tarip? Oh, he's a little different looking. His name is French. Tarip is a French name. Okay. Tar tip. Oh. That's cool. Tar tip. Tip of tar, apparently. I don't know what tar tip means. Maybe it's like a word in French. Does anybody name their kids tar tip by any chance? Down from an A? Hell yeah. America. Gotta like a fire basilisk even put a spell in it. I guess so. My blueberry is English. Hookmon. Oh, I like that. There's a big old hooker boy. Blue boy. He also call it blueberry. I like it. I like it. Kind of like a Far Basilisk, you ever spell it? Yeah. Dire Basilisk. Yeah. Ali's ready? Alrighty, boys. We'll get another one for Ali. Maybe we'll get one on EU real quick after this one. Here we go. EU's here. Alright, Zakata, get me a group, man. Give me 2 groups, actually. I'm on one on EU, one no play EU, Kappa. Yeah. I get you. Oh my god. Did we get a queue? I don't think it worked. Did it work? Wish I could afford it, actually. If you have somebody to play on EU, I don't think it's fun, but you have to do everything twice, basically. You want to get flying, you have to do it twice. It's a lot easier if you have 2 characters, one on an A, one on a U, because then it's like much easier to manage 2 ults. But for me, who has like a bunch of ults on an A, I like, let's say in Legion all had flying, and then I come on a U and I don't have flying or any of the niceties. I'm like, it's kind of lame, honestly, and made me not want to do it again. You know what I mean? Like, right now would be the prime time to do the catch-up stuff. If you would want to do it. This from Russia, but lives in an A. Yep. EU waiting hungry for content. Ah, man. Alrighty. Did I work, by the way? We do that? Okay. Spectator, match, gel, potato, and moon claws 5. Here we go. Let's see if it works this time. No grand. Alright, boys, what I think we'll do is we'll do one more on an A, and we'll hop on a EU for at least one more game. So, EU, bring me, and I really do mean it, the best of the best. You know what I'm talking about. Bring me the best of the best. Make it really quiet, they'll be like, psst, hey, I got a secret organization I need you to join in. You want to represent the Horde or the Alliance or whatever? Give me the best of the best that you can, boys. Alright, let's get another one going before my whiz gives out. Switch. Oh, are we actually having mostly the same people? I think Kirsten on Team Red is the only guy they're actually swapping out, which is... I miss you, Pharaoh, by the way. It's gonna be Kirsten with Lucron, on EU, Vanguard, and Drake Dog. Drake Dog didn't really play last time, but we'll see this bad boy pull out some moves versus Team Blue with Daggernath, Deathstalker, Luminous, 1, and Peachy. Well, the Peachy's feeling Peachy today. Gonna be playing the Feral Druid this time. Gonna be Peachy up first of the bat versus Drake Dog. The 2 guys that barely really got to play. Drake Dog, Destro Warlock versus Peachy. Feral opening up on Drake Dog, and the duel is off. Drake Dog trying to work his way over to the center position. Gonna be a shadow mill for Peachy a little bit early with a re-rake onto Drake. Horror effect, and now the Feral's out in the open, getting CC chain. Might be the trick of this. Trick is that fear and actually interrupt the Casbolt. It's gonna try to make use of that incarnation for as much as possible. Big shreds are coming out onto Drake Dog. Does drop down Infernal with a wall right now. Bash to follow, check inside of it, trying to get those casts out. Casbolt are coming out. The Peach is gonna have to pre-wall this damage with a renewal. Getting the renewal pretty early on. More Shadow Fears to follow. Malak onto Drake Dog, actually in a really bad spot. Might want to use the port out of here. Another Fury on the Peachy. Catches him with a Casbolt to follow. Does he landed though? Lands that Casbolt, but Peachy had a massive heal available for it. Just healed as soon as he got it. Drake Dog is gonna use the Warlock Hellstone pretty early on. That's going to be still a Infernal over there with Peachy, trying to get as much out of him. Thorns are up, and that's going to be a Fellow Hunter, just purging HOTS and purging beneficial buffs off of Peachy. Let's get it back in there. Another stone of Drake Dog, trying to get as much healing going as possible. He's just going to start building common points, consuming them into whatever finish he's got, whether it's a stun, rake, bite, whatever he's got, or rip, whatever he's got working, and just get those regrows going back to back. Instant cast regrows. As you can see by his health right now, he's looking really good. It's going to get actually entangled root onto that pet with a bit of a mobility. Drake Dog is just going to resummon the pet with a first aid to follow. is going to try to see if he can catch Peachy out before getting to stealth. Conflag comes out, and Peachy's going to bail out before he gets caught out in the CC chain. Needs to get a nice reset, needs reopener. The dots do come off for like a second. Maybe he can catch a full reset. Does Drake Dog let it happen? Drake better be playing out in the open. It's going to drop maybe AoE, dropping it out a little bit to the left side. Where Peachy zoomed right. Going to be a zig and zag. And actually, Peachy's popping into that travel form. I guess he was expected to just get feared out. So he's like, you know what? If I'm going to run, I'm going to run to Africa in travel form. It's actually perfectly just kited him. A perfect path him right to the wall, exactly where he wanted. And he's going to get a root onto that pet. Maybe hoping to see if he can get himself a bit of a reset. Looks like he went invisible a little bit early though. Maybe he has shields. Looks like he had a shield that protected him from that dot. And he wanted to wait it out for a bit. Drake Dog is going to have to eat that opener again. Has the Warlock board if he ever needs to bail out of a bad situation. Can he land the fear? Is it going to be a kick by Peachy? Not going to happen. Kicks it a little bit late into an immolate for Drake Dog. Bash to fall for Peachy. You see him Drake Dog back to back. Does he have more common points for a stun? Come flag, and it's actually just going to power shift out of it to get himself behind line instead. Building common points off of the pet. Thinking ahead of time, getting interrupted on a route. And this is where Drake Dog can maybe make a play. Does he have the horror effect to follow? It's going to be Dark Soul instability with a Matic onto Drake Dog. Chaos are flying with fears to try to connect onto Peachy. Going to be an interrupt onto Drake Dog is just trying to get cast off. Cataclysm to follow. Gonna land, and it's right onto Peachy. Might be able to get another Fury in there. Gonna be a Thorns up and running for Peachy. Another Casball to follow, as Peachy is actually maintaining their health as much as humanly possible. Trying to heal Swiftmans are coming out. Gonna land this regrowth unless the pet does interrupt it, which it does. Get it back at Drake. Gonna get himself another Incarnation rolling. Big damage out of Peachy right now. Can you truck the damage into Drake Dog? Drake Dog has Infernal coming back in about 10 seconds. Can you live until the Infernal comes out? Trying to get the CC chains onto Peachy. Gonna be a shield coming out with a Safeguard Trinket, as Peachy is just trying to blast through it pretty quickly too. Infernal finally comes out. Can Drake Dog get the big damage in? Bash by Peachy. Has a Skull Bash coming up very soon, but that's going to be CC chain onto Peachy again with a Fury to follow. This Infernal breaking Cataclysm with the Casball coming out. Gonna smack it for its own. Incinerates to follow. Actually, I think he went for it. Shot him up for just a second, and Drake Dog is just trying to get more casts in. Is that going to be no Skull Bash for Peachy? Actually out in the open. More Casballs to follow. Double Casball. Is it going to be able to get both? Does get both of them as Infernal. Where is that thing even? The Infernal dissipate that fast? The Infernal, is gone that fast? I thought it lasted for 30 seconds. Oh my god, and Peachy actually gets denied that opener. Doesn't get the Skull Bash onto Drake Dog, and Drake is going to pop that wall right now. Last bastion of defense that lets a free cast. And Peachy, just look at his health, man. His health is a lamb. His health is a buck. Are you kidding me? First aid for Drake, and it's going to be a big bite to end him. I like that one. That was a set. That was a set. Kowalski, my man, how you doing, my dude? It's been a while, my man. Kowalski analysis, how you doing, my guy? I miss you, buddy. I miss you, my man. Oh my god. The Infernal was smacking that pallet. Was he really? Oh, okay. Okay, that's why I didn't see it. But at least Infernal was up, so the Casballs were buffed up. That's the important part. Next up is going to be Peachy versus Lucron, though. Playing up a little bit different. No Chaos Bolts, but it's going to be a bajillion pets for Lucron. It's going to be Peachy getting those bash CC chains back to back between interrupts and stunts. He's just going to get Lucron fully CC'd, put a bunch of bleeds on him, and then get the hell out, root the pet. And the pet is actually going to be out there attacking Peachy while he's rooted. And Peachy's just going to build comm points off of that thing. Going to be able to get an easy rip onto Lucron and get more comm points off that. Wow, look at that. He's just going to be able to get the bite set up. Maybe even. No, just build comm points still. I think he's still just trying to get this regrowth in there. Just to get a regrowth rolling, rejuve rolling, and then get in there, man. Actually looking for a full reset. This map is just insanely good for a Feral. So Lucron is just going to have to wait it out. Almost got Peachy with that AoE. I think that should have hit. As you send the pet out while it's spinning. And it did such a good job of just almost catching him. I think if Peachy was just a little bit, just an inch further out, he would have got hit by that. Stun to Peachy right now. Is Lucron going to go for the big setup? Is he going to go for the double stun? Yes, he is with a demonic charge. Trying to see if it collapses on Peachy right now with a horror effect to follow. Does he have the big damage? Shadow Bolts to try to come out. Shadow Fury just to stop him. Actually, this is a little bit ahead of himself. That's going to be a reset by Peachy as he gets himself a reset. Tyrant should be able to get some damage in. Please start doing stuff. Tyrant was out there for a few seconds. Didn't even do a thing. Peachy got himself a renewal, big bites back to back on Lucron, trying to make the damage plays. Has Incarnation if he needs to use it. No trigger available for Peachy anymore as he's getting feared out, and Lucron lost all of his damage out there by summoning the Tyrant. That thing did as much damage as it could, but honestly, that's where most of the damage is going to be gone for the Warlock until we do wait out that 50-second cooldown for another set of Tyrants. Unless Lucron can somehow get his pets to just collapse into Peachy and maybe whittle him down over time. He needs to get a massive army rolling. As he finally lands a stone to Peachy to peel himself off with the Fury to follow and drain life, maybe catching a little bit of healing, doing quite a bit of a job right now. But whenever he's going for the heals, he doesn't go for the pets, he doesn't go for building that army. Thorns are up for Peachy into a horror effect to follow up into some more hand to go downs for Lucron. Trying to land the fear, not gonna happen. Gonna be Scalp Bash by Peachy. Madison getting traded by both of these. Lucron didn't really think about going for Reflect, could have actually reflected, so I would have been 2 Maddox to Peachy back-to-back shadow damage, but it's gonna be a stun as he's trying to bail away as Lucron is stunned up. Does Lucron have any more damage to follow? Didn't get a fear onto Peachy. Actually, if you just started casting fear over the bat, might have been able to catch him. Gonna get a shot of fear around the corner. Didn't quite land. Actually, was a little bit too far out, and Peachy just roots down the pet. Gonna be able to get a lot of healing and actually getting comp points off of all these pets since he can AoE cleave them with the what is it? What's that big swipe? Brutal Slash. There it is. That's one ability I just never really ever see. But I'm a feral, so I know this now. Hello, down now. Finally arrived. What's up, Boomstar? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Where you been at, man? You in college? You taking exams? Getting those out of the way? Peachy is just gonna go resetting. This man, if he can beat 2 Warlocks back to back, I don't think there's any class that can stop him then. 80% dampening, though. This game is getting into the 8-minute mark. He only needed 5 minutes for Drake Dog. Peachy doesn't have Incarnation anymore. At what point did he use Incarn, actually? I'm very surprised. I remember thinking like, okay, he has Incarn, hasn't used it yet. Dude, always wasting time. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, man. He's actually playing pretty well. He's not even BMing too much either. Come on. It'll go down with a Fear to follow, and there's going to be Peachy trinket out of that with a Scalp Bash for Lucron. No trinket available for Peachy. Has the bash, trinket out of Lucron, and Lucron actually is able to free cast for quite a bit of time. Has a charge if he needs to go for it. That's going to be first stun onto Peachy. Does the other fella get a second stun? Going to be a Tyrant mashing out big damage to the Peachy. Going to be renewal with a wall right now. Peachy is just trying to avoid them as much as possible. Tyrant is going to be a one side. You got to deal with Lucron or the Tyrant. Lucron needs to kind of hurt him over to the Tyrant right now as best as he can, as those pets are just stacking him. Peachy again is just trying to land his side as best as he can. Lucron needs to hurt Peachy towards the Tyrant. Let him just get smacked up. He's going to heal, but that Tyrant is at least going to keep his health down. Maybe low enough where Lucron can then get a wombo combo with a horror, fear while getting all those pets up and running. Regrowth coming out. That's going to be Lucron just waiting out for this. That's going to be really harsh, man. It's going to be harsh. Peachy recovered after that big onslaught of demons. Doing just fine. Still doing peachy. You would have thought I was made that joke like a while ago. Zakati, is it you up? Hopefully. Nobody's queuing on EU? Aww. Zakati, feel free to advertise in my chat for EU group. Feel free. Peachy, how are we doing though? He's regenerating slowly but surely. He's sitting in bear form. He's just letting rejuves and all the other hots tick up, while he has the powerful bear form to just keep himself afloat. Horror onto Peachy right now, as Lucron is getting a couple instant casts. Fear to follow, hand to go down right afterwards. Lucron trying to get the army up and up. He actually saw Peachy to say rip for a second. Oh my god, started to Peachy. Does Lucron have anything to follow off that? Into a Fear onto Peachy, keep him out in the open. More Shadow Bolts and a hand to go down, getting even more imps up and running. Lucron actually has the full Tyrant setup if he needs to. Does he have the double stun? Looks like he doesn't have the stun by his main pet anymore, but the wall might let him get the full Tyrant up and running. Getting more Demon Dogs up and running too. Maledict reflected back into Peachy. Bash coming onto Lucron just to stop him from being able to get the cast off. Actually try to get a root onto Lucron, but the reflect was still up, so Peachy actually rooted himself. Tried to nab a few on him. Not going to happen as Peachy has Incarn. There's going to be another hand to go down. Peachy getting hit with a Maledict to follow off that. Not going to be able to heal that much. Actually under a lot of pressure now. Is going to try to see if he can use some ability to stay away from Lucron, but the pets are doing quite a number on him by themselves. If Lucron can just get even more wild imps up and running, maybe get a CC channel on Peachy, he might be in a good position. Peachy, I think, is trying to see if he can maybe catch himself a re-stealth onto Lucron. Can he do it though? Still continuing to get calm points off of pets. Needs to get the rip and rake rolling right now. Needs to get the bleeds up and running. Horror effect on the Peach. I don't even know how he did it. It looked like he did it behind the line of sight, actually, behind the wall. But still, Peachy is gonna trick out of it just to get in a better position. I was gonna say pre-walling this damage, but actually just getting Tiger's Fury, trying to get a setup on Bleeds. Gonna be starting to look on towards the end into a Fear onto Peachy. Looker is gonna go for the Shadow Bolts, trying to see if he can build up an army right now. Hannah go down to follow, and Peachy is gonna bail behind the wall, but not before Looker finally gets the full set of imps. You can actually summon a pretty mean tire with that alone. And if you can get any kind of some wombo combo to Peachy, you might be able to get the big damage from the Tyrant. Thorns are up for Peachy right now, and Looker is just kind of letting him all kind of stack up onto Peachy. You could even just sacrifice the Tyrant and just kind of hurt Peachy towards the Tyrant, because Peachy is more afraid of him than the demons, really. Just letting himself get attacked by those. Gonna get a regrowth. The Looker make a comeback. It's gonna be all the imps actually have dissipated by then, by the time they waited. I think Looker is just waiting for the right opportunity right now. The longer this duel goes, the more his health is coming back with a demon armor too. He actually is getting quite a bit of healing. Like the longer this goes on. As long as his pets are able to attack. Just try to see if he can catch up to Peachy. Peachy has about a minute wait on the Reincarnation, about a minute wait on the Trinket. Gonna get a rune onto the pet. Stun to follow. Does Looker have the big setup? Gonna get the Demon Dogs up and running. Does he get more horror effect to fall into Peachy? Does he land the Fear too? Lands the Fear. Gonna be a scalp bash by Peachy. And I think Looker is just trying to still rebuild the army. That's his main, his main thing that he's trying to do right now. And because he's actually falling behind on that, Peachy actually catches a re-stealth. Was that a Shadow Meld? That might have been a Shadow Meld. Is he gonna get a full heal? Oh my god. Watching this sad as fuck with Peachy. He's trying to play to win, man. He's trying to play to win. Trust me, I'll cut out the boring parts for the YouTube video. It appears I have not missed much with this exciting feral gameplay, pillar and heal. True. Can we jump straight to EU? I want to let this one play out, man. Oh my god, the dampening that was 50, I did not realize that. Holy shit. Wow. Jesus. They're not as slow as Shaman and Ghost will form though. Oh. But still, the healing that Feral's got is insane. Look how it's just fucking done, dude. He's just sitting down. Maybe it might be a good idea to move on to EU, boys. What's the time? 6:46? Yeah, I think we're gonna move on to EU, boys. We're gonna move on to EU. I'm sorry, Peachy Lucarn. You guys can play that duel out. Or you could jump him if you wanna. Either way, you guys can either play it out or whatever. I'm gonna hop on EU. Just because that one is... I thought it started out pretty good with Peachy versus Drake Dog, because Peachy actually kind of outplayed him with the stuns and the bash and the maim and the skull bashes. Like, it was perfect, and then it just became that. I need to save that one. Hopping on EU, boys. At least one of these. We're gonna do on EU. Thank you everybody on the for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you, boo. Appreciate you. But we're gonna get that EU up and running for at least one game in here, boys. At least one game. Hopping on to you, boys. Hopping on to you. I just logged in. Frick Dalaran. Oh my god, boom. Oh my god. I'm sorry, boom. I did promise the EU boys that we'll get at least maybe one done at the end of it, because we actually were getting quite an okay amount, a solid amount of NA duels actually. Very solid amount. I think all of them are gonna make a video, because they were actually lots of fun to watch, lots of fun to play. Oh, they look like everybody were having fun playing. Lots of close games too. Still sitting. He still hasn't opened on me. Alright, look, at this point I feel like that's where like the dampener is gonna hit, dude. That game is gonna be a dampener and a fucking half. Jesus. Any free groups on my way? If somebody got a group, man, there it is. I think Zakati got 2 people. He can still get. I think it's gonna be Zakati versus Dead. I did ask him this time though. Give me the best of the best. Give me the best of your best. Who's playful? Almost full 4 out of 5. Jesus, yo, boy, you got some groups. Foggy is ready. Playful looks like he's ready. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Limpan Liam? Is it gonna Playful? Who's got the best of the best in there though? That's what I was looking for. Galen, do you speak Russian language? Niet, which means no in Russian. The game was sad. I guess. Oh, you got me more messages. Oh, more abilities. Ambush, Hinterhalt. Klingenwirbel, Klingenwirbel for Blade Flurry. Sinister Strike. Finsterstob. Except it's not a B, that's actually Stos. It's supposed to be like a longer S. But it looks like a B though, right? Fucking Germans. Pistol Shot. Pistol and shush. Shush. Pistol and shush. You shush it with a pistolin. Mordlust for Killing Spree, I love that. Solarplex. You ever heard of a suplex? Well, I give you a solarplex. Ha! Gouge him right in the eye. Solarplex. Roll the bones is... How do you say that? Hold on. How do you say roll the bones? Schick Sal Swurfel. Schick Sal Swurfel. What the fuck? Totong. What's that? Dispatch. Totong. Oh, between the eyes. Zwischen the organ. Oh my god. Crimson Vial. Create Crimson Vial. Blutrot Fuel. Ability sponsored by Vanish X. Oh, my boy. Vanish. Thank you for letting me know, man. I was so good. Broken down space when you hear German words. I'm not even like I barely understand what I'm saying. That's the thing. That's funny. But I need to Wispish Alliance. Where do I need to Wispish Solarplex the Alliance? Because the most German I could do is like the Germans. Yeah, where's the Germans? That's about it most. Which is terrible, I know. You ready for raid night? Is tonight the raid night? I thought it was Monday, wasn't it? Or is it today? On PTR, Brady? Are you in the guild? Yeah, I always thought it was a Monday. Like PTR Monday. Because we don't have like anybody on. Zoe's gone and all that. Unless you're not even from the guild. And it's just like coincidence. Oh, hey Dal, how's it going? What's up, Akuna? Hi, my man! Alrighty. Alexis Zakati's not ready, so we're gonna get Playful? Limp? We're ready? You know, we're gonna get Limp. Because you know, Asal didn't get to play like at all last time. He only got to play once. So we're gonna get one EU duel as Foggy and Limpan Liam. Unless Zakati is here. Only 2 out of 5 on Alliance. I think we're gonna get any then. Hello from Russia. Здорово, как дела? Русские в чате. Русские, никому не говорите ничего. Никому не говори. Принеси водку, топары, и мы сейчас возьмем свой. Not scheming in Russian or anything. Okay, let's get this going. That's the most amount of Russian words I could put together in a fucking sentence. I could barely make a sandwich for myself, and I was able to weave a sentence in Russian. Are you fucking serious? You guys should be proud of me. Alrighty, boys. Switch. What do we got for this one? EU duel of Saturday. Give me the best, boys. Give me the best you got. Alrighty, we got ourselves a boy dead leading the charge on Team Red. We got Gaylord. We got Lord in here. We got Harimham. We got ourselves Vanish X and Pelagor. Wait, Pelagor. Is that a name I remember? Wait. Why does the name Pelagor seem so familiar? Do I remember you? Okay, take off your gear. I'll know for sure. Undress. I want to see you in your underwear. I'll know for sure. We got ourselves Jixie on Team Blue. Team Horde. Second one, Kudolenko. We got ourselves Soda Player, UKL, and Zoo. Zoo? I guess Zoo. I don't... ZU? We were just talking about German shit, boys, and now you got a guy named Zoo, which is very similar to the word Jew. I just thought it was funny. Vanish X opening up with a full kidney on to Zoo. Is Vanish German? What's that coming? Okay, that's about all I have. That's all the fun you guys get. Okay, it's gonna be Lex onto Vanish. Touches that's coming up pretty early on with a Matic. Follow Fistafir trying to lock him out, but that's gonna be Vanish out of Vanish X. No, Zoo actually finding him for a second. Does get to AoE him. Touch of Death doesn't happen, but it looks like the damage of AoE, raw damage to Zoo alone, was enough to actually get Vanish this low. And Zoo's gonna bail out for a second, grab a couple of Vivifies. That's gonna be a reset for the both of these. Zoo is Bulgarian. Germans invaded Bulgaria too, right? Dow speaks a lot of Russian golf claps in the background. Yeah. Garrod into a kidney shot onto Zoo as Vanish coming back in there. Steel's holding on to the Vendetta, trying to make that one big play. Can he force out a trinket out of Zoo though? Being an Orcus though, not going to sit this down for too long. Fistafir locking him down in just a second. That's going to be blind. Forcing a trinket out of Zoo. This is a perfect opportunity. Going to get the evasion rolling so he can at least get the setup onto Zoo. If he lands one full good kidney with full dots rolling onto Zoo, he'll be in the best position possible. Vanish still holding on to his trinket. Gonna drop a smoke bomb in case Zoo tries to go and try to get him out in combat. And it's going to catch a full reset. Now he needs to go for full setup onto Zoom. If he can get Garrod, Rupture, get his health low, Kidney Shot, Vendetta, Toxic Blade, and Venom, marked for a Kidney Shot to follow off that. Is going to get the dots rolling. Going to be a leg sweep, and Vanish is going to set it. Images are coming up. Karma to follow. Kidney Shot onto Zoom, and Vanish is actually just going to bail out of that one. Just going to go for a big old reset, trying to catch a reset with that Karma rolling on him. Is he going to be able to, though? Images on one side, Zoo on the other. Karma still rolling. Trying to see if he can slow him down with the Phantom Knives. It looks like he was successful at that, as Zoo simply just dropped the chase. What is even going on? Is that on my mix? I think I've been listening to random music, not even like my dual mix, which is pretty good. It's been quite a few different songs. Zoo's gonna get another set of images rolling. Fist of Fury locking down. That's actually still not gonna be the go for Vanish. He's still looking for that reset, trying to get the dots up and running onto Zoo. Without that evasion to cover him, he can't just be there setting up all those dots while avoiding all the damage from Zoo. So this is gonna be a little bit of a setup. And just to make sure he has full health, expecting a leg sweep out of Zoo every single time. That's going to be touched out this time while available for Zoo. No Karma for a while though. That's going to be able to reverse that full Maledict. No, full dots and stun is coming out onto Zoo right now with a massive Vendetta. Vanish is going to get leg sweep, is going to trick it out of it. It's going to be touch of death. There's actually no evasion for this one. Trying to see if he can run away. Touch of death is still going to take down him with a Maledict to follow. And Zoo, Vanish actually trying to get a Vanish in to try to avoid touch of death. Not sure if he was successful at that or not, but Zoo's health is not looking that good at all. He's just throwing daggers at him, trying to keep him in place. Going to be in cap, and Zoo's going to try to land a few Vivifies or two. Vanish might get a shadow step kick in there. I think that's exactly what he's going for. And Zoo is going to go for the orchestration, try to land more Vivifies. Vanish is going to go for that bit of a reset. Zoo, can he delay the reset? Can he deny him the reset? Not going to happen. And Zoo is going to have a trinket for the next go. Vanish is going to have no trinket, but evasion is going to be available. So if Zoo can go for a big setup, Trinket stun him, big damage, he might be able to do something. Full kidney is going to follow up though. Trinket still available if he needs to. Maledict on the Zoo can reflect that Maledict back to Vanish, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Is he going to go for big setup? Evasion is available for Vanish. He's going to go a Fist of Fury rolling, but all he can really do is parry Vanish's damage, but that Fist of Fury is not going to stop the Phantom Knives as the daggers do go flying. They do hit his arteries, hit his neck. He can parry every single knife that gets thrown at him. That's going to be reset, and could Vanish just go and end it right now? Garrod coming out, Kidney Shot to follow. Zoo has a trinket, does get a trinket in cap, and he could actually go big damages with images. Fist of Fury onto Vanish right now. Whirling Dragon Punch maybe? Big damage. Vanish dropping down to about half health with a Karma to follow. Blind for Zoo, and that's going to be a reset. I feel like we went out... I feel like we went out of the frying pan and into the kitchen, boys, into the oven. Out of the frying pan and out of the oven into the frying pan with those duels. We gotta get more resets here today. Oh, alrighty, boys. Looked like it was literally 1%. Yeah, the Zoo was in such a bad spot for a second. Vanish is gonna get the dots rolling, get the setup. That's gonna bail out, go for a reset, maybe get a bunch of comp points, get a Regal Road for comp points. Spin and Quake gonna knock him out, does get the comp points though with the Phantom Knives. Gonna be an in cap. Does Zoo have the big damage? Has a touch of death very soon. Vanish looks like he's just gonna have to take the damage. Oh, that Fist of Fury gonna lock him down for a second. Vanish still gonna go for a setup. Can he get the big stun lock wombo combo? Vendetta available, gonna go for the big setup. Does Zoo have enough to get out of this situation? Is gonna wall as soon as he gets a chance. Gonna be a Maledict onto Vanish, who cloaks it. Leg sweep onto Vanish. He's gonna break out with a trinket, and he does take him out as the touch of death comes in on Vanish, and he does get out of that one scot-free. The touch of death will do no damage as soon as the monk dies, and even get a stealth for a bit of an extra help for that. Jixie is up next. Gonna be a stealthy duel for the both of these. And JC gonna go pick up eyes immediately. Vanish is gonna bail back. Now Pelagor's me? Oh shit, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? God damn, my boy. Getting a shot onto Jixie right now. And that's going to be Vanish getting that open. A Maldic onto Jixie, forcing out a Cloak of Shadows. So he won't have the cloak for the Vendetta if he ever gets one. Vanish still getting the Venoms in there. Going to be Vanish for Jixie. Reopening up with a Garrod onto Vanish. No trinket for this guy. Gonna be a full kidney shot with a Vendetta. Does get the Poison Bomb. Vanish needs to bail out of the Poison Bomb immediately. Goes for a Concoction instead. Getting that Feint rolling as well. Jixie has that evasion. Vanish can't really do much about it. Gets a kidney shot onto Jixie. Can he turn around? No. Playing still very defensive still. Vanish's health is just not looking that good. Vendetta and Dots is still rocking him down. Feint comes in and he does drop down. Jixie does take him out with the damage over time. And Lord is up next with a Hodge. Blind to follow. Does he trinket out of it? Does want to go for the kill. And he does. It will kill. He will kill. We don't stand a chance. Soda, don't give up. Don't give up. Never give up. Never surrender. You know what I mean? Never give up. Never surrender. Play until the very last breath. That's all you got, my man. That's all you can do. And Soda is going to do just that. Did he get slowed by the Pala, or did he just walk at the Pala? I think he tried to walk at him to give him on a duel. And Lord, again, missing shoes, but you know what? He doesn't need the shoes to make this duel happen. He's just going to chase after Soda, try to see when he can line up. The big Hodge. Wings coming down for Lord, though. Gonna get the big wings rolling. Gonna get the big setup onto Soda. Gonna be bashed by Soda as Shield of Vengeance is up for Lord. Just gonna sit it since he has the shield to keep him afloat. Barskin coming up a little bit early for Soda as the Shield of Vengeance explodes back to him. Gonna go into bear form, get the renewal, maybe get himself a heal rolling from bear form. Might even want to go for Thorns, honestly, because no Shield of Vengeance available for Lord anymore. Still has massive wings, so Soda does need to shake him off. Chicken side of that Hodge. And Lord still has wings rolling, though. Has that execute available if he needs to. And does take him out. Flash of light to follow. Can UK come back and avenge Soda? That's like the worst matchup. Boomkin versus Paladin, man. We saw a Shadow Priest beat a Pala, which was very, very clutch. But it doesn't happen often. Lord doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Needs to be aware. Needs to be aware that he doesn't get interrupted on the Holy Cast. Might need to bubble here. Bubble comes out as he gets pretty low. But he felt pretty good about himself. As long as he doesn't get kicked on a Flash of Light, he will be able to come back every single time. Every single time. Had no chance. Yeah, Paladins are just... Paladins clap Boomkins like there's nothing. Like, they just shred him like paper, dude. Nothing you can do. Gaylord, though, not really looking all that healthy still. UK is giving him run for his money. Is that going to be a bop available for Lord? Or does he go down? Looks like Demon Hunter can slay a Paladin very easily. Very well done. Who's next? It's going to be my boy Pelagor. Oh, my God, dude. He's prepped for vanilla, dude. He's ready to go. He got his vanilla attire ready. He's just getting used to the gear and how mismatched it is in some pieces. And he's like, you know what? It's perfect. That's how I like it. You even get the hunched over orc. He doesn't even do the straight up orc. He does a big old hunched over orc too. He's prepped, man. He's ready to go. Also tier 2, tier 1 shoulders. I can't even tell anymore. I don't even know. Looking good, my man. Looking good. UK versus Pelagor. What kind of playstyle is he going to go for? Lightning Lasso off the bat. Going to hold UKL in place and is going to get a couple zaps. Summoning up that Greater Fire Elemental. Hopefully the LE does quite a bit of a job and damage. Starting to Pelagor and then I-Beam to follow. Going to be able to equalize his health as long as he gets damage into Pelagor. But Pelagor looks like he's just going to go for Frost Shocks and trying to kite UKL. Going to drop into Ghost Wolf too. Going to be a Metamorphosis coming in for UKL. Trying to connect with Pelagor stun to follow. I-Beam to prolong the Metamorphosis a little bit longer. Still continue to do damage. And Pelagor is just ignoring him the full time. Is he gonna go for the full? Is he playing the Ghost Wolf setup? Is he a wolf? Is he Wolf IRL? Big shock on the UKL. Does freeze him in place. Stunned by UK. That's all he's got. Into the prison. UK doesn't have anything left. I think Pelagor got him. Tried to Frost Shock him to death. Yep. There you go. Flame Shock did it. Is he playing the full Frosty or Spirit Wolf thing? That's like how every elemental has to play now, man. Every elemental has to get the triple set for Ghost Wolf and just play it. Like, how, can you help? Can you blame him? Can you blame him? Might be actually impossible for this rogue to make it happen, but Kurdolenko is going to try to make it happen here. Nice little bow. Are you a normal troll or are you Xanda? I think you're normal, right? I think you're OG, yeah. You look a little blue for Xanda. Maybe he is Xanda. Never know. Gonna be able to get that cheap shot opener onto Pelagor. Is he gonna be able to get him much damage? As Pelagor is sitting in Ghost Wolf, gonna get a lot of healing out of his stun coming out for Kalenko, but Pelagor does get himself in Ghost Wolf before he gets fully set up. Gonna get a Frost Shock, try to see if he can separate himself and the Rogue far apart. Earthshock to follow into the light and last, let's see if the Rogue is gonna trick at anything. Maybe we'll root him right afterwards. And Pelagor is again bopping into the Ghost Wolf. Looks like he is running the triple spirit. Back spirit for heal. Gonna pop that wall as this is a kill spirit coming in for Konolenko. Knocking the Rogue out. Gonna have to walk all the way back. Stormkeeper is gonna come out. Maybe he can get a big Earth Shock with a big Earth Shock. Big Stormkeeper maybe burns through that shield so fast, forcing a cloak out of the Rogue. And Pelagor getting sunned up in Ghost Wolf, but actually gonna trick it out of it. Capacitorum coming down. Does he have enough damage to take out Konolenko? No, just gonna hex him instead. He's gonna be trick it into a blind. Konolenko actually catches him out of form. And the Greater Earth Elemental just doesn't care about hitting this Rogue. Like, the Elemental even just smacked him. Could have took him out of combat. Took him in combat. So Kurta is going to be able to maybe make it happen. Needs to get a cheap shot in there for sure. Oh, no. I think he tried to save up for another sap. But looks like a Flame Shark was on him. Is that dead? Oh, my God. He just got obliterated. Holy shit. Oh, my goodness. Wow. There it is. Is the troll, by the way, like a normal troll? Okay. Yeah. What's up, Vic? How's it going, fam? Hope you're having a good one. God damn, boys. Should we get another one going? Should we get an uno mas? Should we get an uno mas? A lot of the guys in Team Foggy didn't get to play. Katalenka just fucked everybody up. Oh, Pelagor can fuck people up. 314 of this. I can go Marksman and the Shadow didn't get to play with me too. Okay, Foggy, I'm fine with that. Очень позитивный парень, top content. Positive. Is that positive? Very очень позитивный парень. Very positive dude. Top content? Just top content? I'm thinking about it in Russian. Вообще, my man, who's здорово, большое спасибо. Я не знаю, если позитивный, но топ-контент, не знаю, если ты говоришь мне только, мне как его. Making me blush is what I'm trying to say in Russian, but I don't know enough Russian to say it anymore. We have a lot of WoW streamers in Russia, but your content is top. Thank you so much, Host Drop. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate ya. Woo! Play it Outlaw for the memes, to be honest. Yo, go for it, man. Play whatever you want to. I've been booming PvP, sure, but we are great at anything in PvP. We get collab by everything. In duels, that's how you get collab, but in BGs, boomies reign supreme. Lots of damage everywhere. Moonfire, Soundfire, it's actually a blast on BGs. In 3s, it's also pretty good. Intrinsic probably is pretty good too. But in 1v1s against most classes, yeah. Definitely not the best class. They're very much like a Shadow Priest, right? When they don't get hit, they can just blast. When they do get hit, you can do nothing. Well, Masters grew out, boys. You see it? Now I'm trying to get it to get that natural curve again after I shortened it by too much. It's a little longer than last time though too, so it's actually has some length to it. I think some of this hand slipped a little. See it? Now I gotta get it that natural curve. I need to put some oils in that thing. Not oils, but wax. And just do this. Yes, indubitably. Yes. Looking one of those like British colonizers. I say, dear Watson, I say, oh, ooh, like the really deep voice, sounding all posh. Oh, I say my word. That's what I'm gonna look like. I'm gonna do that for a bit, and then it's gonna transform into a Kultiran. Somebody on a Horde team and Alliance team, anybody join? Oh shit, Brass X, somebody get him in! Tolston. Pain Death, Tolston. Looks like Zakati got a group. Who's got a group? Can't find anybody. Shit, nobody got a group? We're here with Zakati, but only two of us. No! Alright, let's get Foggy and Playful then. It looks like nobody on EU, man. We're gonna get Foggy and Playful. Let's get it. What did you say? Cannot queue? No, I got 4 people. I have enough. I got 4. I got 3. I got 4. No, I have enough. Do you guys get 5? US instead of the other group? Okay, I will. Because I don't think Playful got a group anymore. I want to see Dead play. We're trying to, boys. We're trying to. Trying to get him going in here. Want to see him play MM? Ooh, have Dead go first as MM, alrighty? If Dead's playing MM, have him go first so you can at least play around the dampening and whatnot. I'll let Dead choose when he wants to go. Because he might, if he wants to go first or wants to go last or wants to go middle, Dad can choose like, okay, this is going to be the best setup as a marksman. This is the most I can do. I'm going to do that. Let Dad choose, okay? Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, Jordan. Appreciate it, my man. We have 5? Okay, it's going to be Dad versus Zakati then. Let's get a duel going, boys. It's gonna be the last one tonight. The last one. So enjoy yourselves. Hello, buddy. First stream I haven't been able to watch. Yo, what's up, Jordan? I'm glad you came in, my man. Hope we'll see you more here. A lot more. Appreciate it, my man. Ooh. Oh, wow. Alrighty. I hope I recorded that one. So Twitch, that's a lot of rogue boys. That's a lot of yellow banana we got going on Team Blue. We got banana Jixie, banana Kurto, banana Zoe, and it's gonna be UKL, adding a bit of that strawberry, a little bit of blueberry in there, and Loopy got the greens. You see a pear? I guess if you want to do fruits, you got a pear. I like that mug, by the way. I like the little crown he's got going on. On Team Red, we have Dead and Lord. Oh, nice hat. And Haram. Wait, what is that? It looks so bulky, your gear. Then we also get Vanish X as well as Pelagor. I think Dead is going to be going on first versus Zooey. Oh my god, it's going to be Zooey versus Dead. But on their ults, and Dead is trying to go for the big aim shot wombo combo onto Zooey. He's going to actually shadow step, get a shot coming out. Trigger for Dead, immediately going to get the rapid fire going. Cheap shot for Zooey, just disrupted. That's going to be big eviscerate onto Dead. Dead is going to get the double tap in there. That's going to be a little bit more damage. Is he going to be able to get anything? Aim shot, try to come out. Does he get the double tap aim shot? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be able to. Trying to catch up to Zooey. But does he get the double tap aim shot? Yeah, I don't think he is, unless he got a trap already available. Does have a freezing trap for Zooey. Maybe he can catch a camo. Zooey's going to get caught up. Did he get a shadow strike? Gonna be a trinket for Zooey off the bat though. Get a shot onto Dead. Does Zooey have the big damage draw? Is that gonna be out for the fight? Dead trying to make the marksman out of work. Cheap shot to fall and Zooey takes him out. Oh my goodness. That is gonna get that sacrifice immediately. Dead trying to show us if Marksman can make it work. I guess we'll check in next patch at this point. Marksman in 1v1s. That's a big oof. That's a big red oof. That's a big massive red oof that you should probably call a doctor to just get sliced off. Oof. Think about oof. What is your mog? It's so bulky looking. I like your boots. What is your mog? Seriously, it's so bulky looking. Shadow form makes it harder to see. It's going to be a Mind Blast. This Haram Haram. Trying to see if you can Haram Haram. Zooey Haram. Mind better coming out a little early. And that's going to be Haram actually dropping down to about 50% health in a fear to follow. Does Zooey have the racial to make this happen though? I think he might have used a racial just now because his racial and the other thing should be on a 30-second CD. So Haram got some big damage rolling. Going to get a Shadowman or two. Zooey should have some dots rolling. No. Looks like he waited out all the dots. No Mind Bender to keep him chasing around the circle either. I wish the Mind Bender could put in a dot, so it would have been easier to duel against rogues or something. Let's see if Haram can make it out. Zooey still has a lot of big damage ready. He's going to get a shadow check, cheap shot in it. Get a shot to follow. Trying to see if he can get a big eviscerate in there. Not getting the crits he wanted. But he's still going to be able to get Haram down to about half-ish health. Going to get a cheap shot off of that kidney. That's going to bail out as the Scythian comes in. Haram, again, trying to see if he can make a bit of a play. And that's going to be Zooey actually just killing the Scythian. And this is going to run away. Reset. Does he even have any dots? I don't think Harim even got enough time to even get dots rolling. I think what he's able to do is maybe get a shield rolling. So Harim is going to have to time that Greater Fade a little bit better. Especially now that he's expecting a Mark for Death out of Zooey. He could maybe Greater Fade that kidney and then turn around damage to Zooey. That might be the better option. Cheap shot continues. Zooey is just going to get that CC cashed in. And Harim is going to get a pain rolling. But that's going to be blind. No trinket available. I said, that trinket something just recently. And so we just taking a lap with this mind bender harassing him, slapping around with the tentacles. Are you not into that, Zooey? Are you not into tentacle slapping? Come on. Try to see if he can catch a reset. Not going to happen. Does land himself a reset for a second, I think. Try to get a Shadow Strike in there. Going to be an interrupt onto Harim. Does he have anything? Greater Fate not available. Going to be a kidney shot before the Greater Fate can make it happen. Markford does get a big Eviscerate in the cheap shot to follow. Continue the Seed Chain. Does he get more? That's going to be Siphon coming out with Shadowman Zooey making sure to kill that. Doesn't have an interrupt available for Harim. Or now he does. Stun coming out. No trick available for this one. Mild Blast coming in. Harim needs to get the most damage out as possible. But a Vanish is going to separate these two. Hopefully Zooey has some dots rolling on him. This is going to at least attempt to keep his health down as Harim try to make it over to Zooey. Is it just going to mount up right on top of him? He's going to get him dotted up. Is that going to be Greater Fate though? Hasn't Greater Fated a single one of those stuns yet, so it's actually is an interesting proposition. Zooey is going to go for that evasion, trying to avoid some of the damage from the Mindbender. No Cloak of Shadows. But it's going to be Shadowy Duel to follow just so he continue the duel. Shadowy Duel on top of him just so he can get more Shadow Strikes in there. I wonder if he had a... Summons of Death for that one, because you might need that. Because Shadowy Duel is a pretty expensive 2-minute cooldown, lots of energy used for it. It's a really good ability, but mostly for CC. But to continue doing damage with somebody, basically you could treat it as an extra charge of Shadow Dance, but you need to have a Symbols of Death for it to gain the energy that it loses for you. Get a shot into the cheap shot to fall. Does Haram live this though? Fear coming out at the last moment. Does Zooey have any way out of it? And Haram might need to go for a Disperse next time. Is going to get a massive Maledict roll. And Zooey does get a Cloak of Shadows. He's looking to score a kill here. Greater Fate coming in for Harim. And he might need to Disperse. It does land a Disperse. Does Zooey have a Maledict to follow? If he had a Maledict, could have stopped all this healing Harim is trying to get out of. Is going to maintain his form for a bit longer. Going to be a Mind Bender. Check us out of that Cheatney. Getting into Cheap Shot right now. The kick available for Zooey if you ever need. So Vampiric Touch is going to come out. This is going to kick him. This is going to be Power Word chilled up and running. Harim barely surviving. Hovering on very low health. Blind for Zooey though. He's going to try to go for a blind Harim. If he can wait this out for another Greater Fate, he could actually maybe snag Zooey. Going to be a Trinket available for Zooey for sure. Or Rachel at least. Is going to get a dots rolling on Zooey. Shadowman's to follow Zooey. Looking to maybe get a setup. Is going to get stunned out in the open. Harim is going to get a Void Eruption rolling. BT to get reapplied with Siphon hitting him. Shadow Stepping does land. That's going to be Greater Fate as I think he tried to get a Kidney Shot rolling. Look, he did get a Mark for Death rolling there. That's going to be Cheap Shot out of that instead. And Harim still taking so much damage. Fear into Zooey. Does he have anything interrupted that's going to happen from Zooey? And Shadow Step kick. 4% dampening for this duel. Zooey, please. And the Shadow Priest. Or Harim, if he can turn this around somehow. Zooey barely has any health. Sage can actually get him procced out right now. While Harim is hanging out very, very low. Has a massive Shadowman, which is able to heal him from whatever dots he left on Zooey. He's actually not out of the fight just yet. Zooey, no trinket for the, in about 8 more seconds. No Greater Fate for Harim. Full kidney shot coming down. Does he survive it? Does Zooey have enough damage to finally do this? Getting those Eviscerates back to back. Cheap shot to follow. Does Harim come out? No, he does not. All this time for Zooey just to take out one Shadow Priest. I mean, Harim played that one tooth and nail. Next up is going to be Vanish. They're getting that Garrote to Zooey. And Zooey's like, you know what? I don't want this. You have dots on me. I better end you now. Tricking out Zooey pretty early, and her Just Vanish could turn around with a full kidney. Cloak of Shadows for Vanish right now. Zooey's gonna go for that Mark for Death in Viscerate, I think, or try to get a Nightblade. Is gonna get a Shadowy Duel with Pelagor though, trying to bail out. Building calm points off of Pelagor. Interesting. Pelagor just gonna run up. Pelagor's confused. He has no idea what just happened. But that's perfectly alright. That is perfectly okay. That is allowed by Subtlety Rogue. So then maybe we should make that not allowed. Because it used to be allowed when they were pretty bad at the game, but now they're really good. So maybe, I don't know. Cloak of Shadows for Zooey, but not a lot he could do. I guess Vanish and the Dots and the Bleeds. Who's up next versus Vanish? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Jixie? Jixie? Kuro? It is going to be UKL. I'm surprised. Zooey's... What the... What? That's an oopsie. I think he realized he made a mistake. That was a misclick and a half. Gonna be a full kidney for Vanish as he's getting that big Envenom in there. Vanish cheap shot. Travalis can get another Envenom in there. UKL just gave out his trinket. That's gonna be Metamorphosis. Can he catch up on health? Can he catch up and just do some damage to Vanish in order to get some health back from that leech? Is gonna go for that bit of a Blade Dance with a second stone to Vanish. Can he get any kind of healing going? That leech is there. Can he get the big damage in? Vanish gonna hit with an Imprison, but UKL's health is still super low, and I think Vanish just has him with dots. And down he goes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. I think it was an honest mistake, man. Where's Katrikan? I don't know where Katrikan is at. I hope he's having a good one, though. Hope Cat is somewhere out there, man. Big Cowboy, grazing the fields. Having a great, wonderful evening. And Kodalenko is out in the open, actually letting himself get opened up by Vanish, or maybe he try to go for Concoction. And Vanish is going to get that opener. Going to be quite a bit of dots into Kudo, although he does have that heal rolling. 20% dampening, going to try to suppress it. But still, the amount of healing he gets from just one heal is incredible. The Outlaw healing is nuts. Can Vanish somehow find a way around this, though? Does have healing suppression with his poisons. At least he got that. Oh, I like this song a lot. I'm going to add this song to the duel playlist. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, a misclick. It's all good, Mom. Don't worry about it, my man. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. Kudo getting dots rolling on him right now. That could be a killer shot out of Vanish, though. He's going to get a stun into Vanish instead. Vanish not going to trigger the full killing speed, though. We did quite a bit of a number of damage to him. And Kudo is going to get the parry rolling a little bit early. Vanish, does he have a setup? No, but that's going to be a blind onto Kudo. Did he get a heal rolling? If he got a heal rolling before that blind, that would have put him at least in full health. Vanish is waiting for that full vendetta, I think. Got about 11 seconds left on that thing. Is he going to be able to get all the saps in? I think that's exactly what he's going to go for. One more sap. Oh, disarm instantly. That was such a turnaround by Kudo. Tricking for Vanish right now. No way out of this. He's going to get a shot of stuff for Kudo as he's going to sprint back to him, and that's going to be killing shot. This is where Vanish is going to get the full vendetta rolling. That was such a nice play by Kudo. Kudo is going to get a blind on him with a cloak of shadows. Is Kudo going to be able to turn this around on a Gladiator Rogue? Sage Trigger procking out with his dots. Does land a sap, but just Vanish, though. As long as he gets his opener right, he's going to be just fine. It says a massive vendetta, but no dots to break him out. He needs to make sure he gets a full setup. Is going to get a Concoction rolling, cheap shot to follow. Going to get himself a reroll, the bones rolling. Got himself a decent buff for damage. Just needs to get back-to-back stuns at advantage, though. Back-to-back another stun to see how I get a cold spirit to follow him. Going to be Malik onto Vanish. No, it's going to be Malik onto Kudolenko. Going to be full kidney shot. Vanish is trying to see if he can end him. Get him back in Venom. Get him big in Venom in there. Oh my god, Vanish. Oh my god, he's probably just sweating bullets. He's like, whew. I got disarm on my opener that time. That was not good, and it almost got a full reset. Oh my god. Unlike a misclick, it happens. It happens to everybody, man. I misclick all the time. Gonna be a Loopy Hunter up next, though. Is he playing Marksman? He's playing Beast Mastery. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping you'd play a Marksman, because that would have been really fun to watch. Full get a shot at the Loopy. Advantage is going to bail out of it. Going to get the pet rolling over there. Is he going to land the restealth? No, the pet is going to get at him. Going to get a comp points off of the pet. As long as Loopy doesn't get the line of sight of his pet, he should be good. As long as the pet doesn't get line of sight, he can't get beefed up. But that's going to be a stun to put Vanish down in a bad situation. Loopy can finally beef up his pet. Going to be a Cloak of Shadows for some of the damage. Going to go for Vanish early. Is that going to be a flare by Loopy? Good flare in a random direction. Or on top of himself. Does have a trap on top of him. Ooh, flare. The Vanish almost getting caught in that thing. Oh. Oh no, this is why you stay in the room, my guy. This is why you're supposed to stay in the room. Sorry, he's apologizing. At least he didn't mean it. Tricking for Loopy. Vanish blinds him down as the trinket comes out. Gonna go for a full reset to see him escape the pet dome. If it runs in circles and skips the pet, this would be insane. Oh, runs next to him. Not going to be able to do it. It's going to get a Garrote. Actually, I think he caught a reset for just a second. Going to be a big heal for Loopy right now. Evasion for Vanish. As he's just getting set up onto Loopy. Getting calm points. Full kidney shot to follow. It's going to be big vendetta. Does Loopy have anything for it? It looks like he's going to be done. Vanish taking him out. Sniping him out. One by one. One by one. Scuff duel. A little bit. Oh my goodness. I had him fell rush more aggressive. Oh, it's pretty good. Interesting playstyle. And slow spec. Fell rush and slow. Vanish though, who's up next? It's gonna be Jixie. These guys are gonna have a rematch. Gonna be an opener by Vanish. Trinket for Jixie a little bit early. Does Vanish have anything for this? Has a trinket. Malik is gonna roll on him. Getting Malik sent to Jixie right now. Forcing out the Cloak of Shadows a little bit early. Jixie doesn't have anything. Vanish is gonna have to trinket this. That's gonna be Vendetta rolling. Does he get a shot of stuff? No, he's just actually just sprinting for his life right now. It has nothing left, and Jixie takes him out with the Vanish right after. It's gonna be Pelagor up next as a shaman. Jixie getting another kill on Vanish though. Just to all in on him. One full in, balls in, big damage. They're just trying to waddle his way away from Pelagor. It's gonna be an interesting one here. So basically just need to land Kiddies on Pelagor while he's out of form. Out of his tanky form. Which is insane that shamans have that, dude. Who thought it was a good idea? Who Blizzard thought this was a good idea? Seriously, who Blizzard thought this was a good idea? Pellagra is gonna get the Greater Fire Elite rolling. Does have the eyes. That's gonna be Jixie catching me. If only that Fire Elite was like, my boss is sapped and there's a rogue back here. Maybe I should attack him. Jixie's just gonna have to open up soft opener, get in the dot. No, gonna go for a hard opener, but gonna be a trinket out of Pelagor. Jixie's just gonna have to eat the full lightning lasso with the fire elemental, slapping him a little bit. Gonna go for that smoke bomb, but it's gonna be Pelagor trying to get some damage on him. Capacitor totem around the corner. Actually getting caught in that thing. Was that a fast capacitor totem or something? That thing was nutty. Jixie is just gonna try to get away and try to see if he can catch a re-stealth. Not gonna happen with the Greater Fire Element or small little Ember Elemental and Greater Earth Elemental. Shadow Step into Pelagor does catch him in a kidney shot. That's gonna be the shortest kidney in the world. They're gonna be a wall for Pelagor with a Stormkeeper blind coming out. Pelagor no longer with a trinket, so Jixie's actually getting quite a lot of cooldowns off of him, but cannot catch a re-stealth for the life of him. Might just have to wait for a vanish in about 26 seconds. Pelagor's not gonna let that happen. Gonna get in there and gonna get a dot rolling onto Jixie ASAP. You can only get the big damage in right now. Gonna be a short stun. Oh, check it for Jixie. Even though that stun was a bit short, was a bit yard. I probably would have saved it and waited there the whole time. Pelagor's gonna get hit with a Matic. This is getting a Stormkeeper up and running for Jixie. Needs to get a Cloak of Shadows running or something. There's gonna be a lot of damage. Doesn't land a full kidney shot into Pelagor. Into a mark for that. I think he's gonna go for a full Envenom. He's gonna go for Cloak of Shadows a little bit early. So Pelagor can simply just hold down his burst for a little bit. Gonna have Vendetta out of Jixie. Pelagor is gonna try to counter this with a Capacitor Totem. Does he get the big damage? No. Gonna be a Hex onto Jixie. No way out of him. Pelagor just trying to play this for a long game. Gonna get a full heal up. Trying to see if he can get a reset up. Jixie, is he going to be able to catch a restealth? Actually caught her full restealth. Pelagor couldn't quite find him. Cheap shot to follow. Going to knock him out in the back. Does Pelagor have the big damage? It's going to be lightning lasso again. Shortest lasso in the world. Does he have an Earthshock to fall? Looks like he's actually quite hampered down. Going to be full internal bleeding coming down on his health. Needs to stay in ghost before he gets some damage rolling. Looks like Pelagor actually might go down, and Jixie does take him out. And the next time is going to be Lord. Is he going to let Jixie at least catch a restealth? Looks like he is going to at least let him catch a full restealth. That was close, and Jixie actually somehow climbed out of that one on top. How's Jixie gonna do here though? 62% dampening. You're not gonna get damp at all. Oh, what is this? I've never seen that before. I have never seen that before. This man. Yeah, this guy. That's my favorite blood oath. What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand how he does this, but he does it. Jixie is going to get that Garrote opener. Looking fairly healthy. Kidney shot rolling up onto Lord. That's going to be marked with Envenom for Jixie. Hopefully he had a Toxic Bomb, Toxic Blade rolling with that. Going to be Evasion, and that's going to be Lord. Actually just cleanses himself off, playing very defensive with that Shield of Vengeance. Got to get a slow into Jixie with a Hand of Hindrance. That's going to be tied to Blade of Justice and Gaylord. He's just going to get a roar. I think he just roared or taunted Jixie right now. I think he just taunted him. Sap as Jixie catches that re-stealth. Can he get another reopener? Does land a Garrote onto Lord with a full kit to follow. Forcing out Trinket. It's going to be a Cloak of Shadows for Jixie. Trying to see if he can get some damage into Lord. Can he maybe get away? Shadow Step, kick him or something and interrupt him? Going to be a blind. Lord is going to bubble out of it. Jixie needs to get the hell out. Smoke Bomb to obscure the vision. It's actually just going to play the pillar for a little bit. Lord is going to try to just, go. Since he's out of all options, he's going to get a few heals. Sap comes in while at low health. If Jixie can go for a full setup right now, he could actually end the Forbearance running on Lord right now. Jixie getting opened up with a kidney shot. Is he going to get a Garrote right after? Maybe Vanish, cheap shot to follow. Lord, does he have a Hodge? He does. Trinket for Jixie. Malik and the Lord. No healing available. Vanish, Garrote, cheap shot onto Lord right now. Does he have enough damage? Lord needs to go for damage. And Jixie actually came back and took out the rest of them. How does this man do it? I have no idea, but he did goddamn pretty good. Alrighty. Hell yeah, I like that set of duel, boys. That's a good duel. That's a good one. Hell yeah. Dude, Rogue is one of those classes that still to this day doesn't need PvE gear to compete in PvP. It's all PvP gear. It's all PvP. You don't need PvE trinkets or none of that. We'll see next patch though. It looks like next patch a lot of the dungeon and raid gear looks like it has an extra effect. Like every one of them. So might just be a thing that everybody gets. AU. That was a good one. That was a good one. 3, 3, 11, 12, 13. Hey, I somehow came out of camera even though I had no dots. Scuff game. Oh, is that what happened? Where's this man's shoes? That's the problem, dude. If you wore shoes, you would have been alright. Ugh. I'll try demonic one day. Yo, really try demonic. It's actually really, really good right now, man. Like full demonic. I think the IBM demonic. What's up, brother? How you doing, Sada? How you doing, man? Well done, Jixie. Well played. He did play pretty good, man. He did play pretty good. I like that. That was fun to watch. Go again. BM. What does Vanish say? This rogue. Let me duel. This was never built to fight him in CD. Is this rogue? You duel him? Next time, man. Next time, Tampa. Or, not Tampa. Vanish. Back to WoW. Got a new PC. Can I join the duel? Should we do one more? I was gonna end it right here because it is 7:29. Yesterday we kept streaming until 8 p.m. and I'm fucking hungry right now, boys. We can maybe do those tomorrow, Sunday. Still hasn't on trying out the 5-5 duel, but I know I'd suck. Cider, it doesn't matter how well you do, how bad you do. It's just for fun. It's just with viewers, man. There's no winner or loser. Just participating is the end goal. Or if you go for that fat 1v4, 1v5 and get put up in a fucking hype-ass video, that could be really fucking cool. That's all it is. It just goes up on the channel. You guys are more than welcome to, but not if you have to. That's all it is. Go eat, Dal. One more. Go eat. Time to eat. Okay. Sashimi and Kren and Asal saying eat. So I'm gonna eat. Tampa. We're here every day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not Thursday. Another thing is like, thank you for not you. Thursday is the not you. We're here every day except Thursday unless I take a day off. And outside of that, besides doing whatever we do in the game, we're just using stuff on an A. Whether do stuff on my rogue, or stuff on my rogue, or more stuff on my rogue. So that's we just do duels because fuck it, we got nothing else to do. So it's more likely than not that if you guys are here every day for the streams, you will get into duels, whether it's a Friday, Saturday, or any other day of the week. We do a lot of these. Normally it's just a Friday, Saturday thing, but we do a lot of these throughout the week anyway. How to get moderator? You don't. Nice to be back here. Tampa, always happy to have you back, man. I'm drunk anyways, maybe not a good agenda. Tampa, that's probably the best time to do in duels, man. Have some drinks, have a good time, enjoy yourself, fuck around a bit. That's all that matters, man. Alright, boys, I'm gonna go get some food. We're gonna have a stream tomorrow, figure out what we're doing, unless I decide not to have a stream tomorrow. It's like a 25, it's like a 20, it's like an 18%, 18.35% chance I won't stream tomorrow. I'm gonna give you guys like some. That's like weatherman talk, right? So you don't trust the weatherman. So it's like an 18.35% chance that I won't stream tomorrow, but the rest of it is. We'll see what we're doing tomorrow, what I'm doing tomorrow. I might take a day off, get some editing done. I might not take a day off. Depends how I feel. Never know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for coming by to the stream. Always appreciated. Always happy to have fun with you guys. So I gotta say one more. I'm sorry, dude. I got some food. I got hungry. I gotta go. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.